What's up? Stable abilities. And you're watching the Dirtbag Dance Show, the only battle rap show about... I fucked that up. Hold on.
I'm gonna get another spider.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
You think you can do it?
Chips or something?
Oh yeah, bro. Here, have
No,
some
I don't want
banana
any banana chips.
chips. Hey, this is only the first course, motherfucker.
This is it. Jay Cutter, everybody.
So this is the thing that Joe Cutter does on the Dirtbag Dance Show.
All right.
He eats multiple kinds of weird food, and he brings
dude.
them out in stages. It's like a...
Yeah.
Hey, shouts to my blood brother, fucking Kung Fu Vampire. He put me on these banana chips, bro. It increases your stamina and it makes your semen taste like bananas.
Oh?
Your battle fucking group.
I don't ever think I'm
me.
ever. Oh, okay. I'm never tasting my own semen.
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say
I'm not worried
Well,
about
you
it.
asked the girl, you asked the chick about it that just swallowed your fucking scalp.
No, but I
if it
get that
tastes like
because
fucking
bananas are very like they you know, like if you put
Pineapple
a banana,
too, pineapple.
you put a banana in your lunch and your whole lunch smells like banana.
Well,
you
the
know what I mean?
potassium helps
It's real
you
shit.
sleep too, but this is just the first course of the hypoglycemic fucking kit that I have to bring with me, so I'm not, head first in this fucking table,
So
dabbed out with you
weird.
fucking.
It's kind of
shitheads.
like an all-around
weird
thing,
guy.
huh? Banana chips, everybody.
All right.
Moving right along from all this absolute weirdness. Let's talk about this battle. Let's talk about Joe Cutter versus No Shame.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay.
What do you want to talk about?
Fuck, I think it was awesome. I thought it went like having like been like the orchestrator of setting the whole thing up and conceiving the whole thing and like seeing it through, like a fucking like a doctor pulling a baby out the vagina.
Yeah.
Pulling out the vajiji and
Or
holding
the
it
man
up.
vagina.
Saying someone clip that thing and then
Dan
we
needs.
hold it up.
Hey, Dan, eat some of those chips because you're gonna pretty much be tasting your own semen pretty soon.
Yeah. How do you talk with all that in your mouth, bro?
Yeah, how do you even get a sentence
I
out with
can't
all your
figure
own?
it out.
your
Skylar's
own
on
shit in your
fire
mouth?
the past couple
You
episodes.
know what, dude?
man.
Skylar was like, Caustic's not here. Turn it the fuck up, you dickhead.
No, dude.
You better just amp it up, buddy.
Do it.
The show
I had
me,
him
the
sit in
show
front of
me
the mirror and
where,
shit.
the show me where King of the Dot touched you on the doll.
Yeah, that was good. That
I
was
fucking
good.
died.
People
for
were
like
very
3
happy
days.
when Skylar said, I wish I had respect for him because then I could lose it all.
I could lose it.
But
That was a real statement.
it was a
I
good
really
battle.
felt that
I
way.
thought it was an awesome battle. No Shame, cool as fuck.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
definitely,
big time.
definitely someone I consider a friend. And
Seriously.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you,
super chill.
Definitely.
you definitely meet like a lot of people through this battle shit. You know what I mean? And some people aren't cool. It just fucking happens. But No Shame happened to be one of the cooler folks that I've ever met on this whole fucking journey through battle rap life. And honestly, like being around her and like noticing how like often people like assign gender to people and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's a trip. Like what she has to go through on like a daily basis, and for her to come out and we didn't want to throw the battle out and be like transgender battle rapper battle. You know what I mean? Like that seemed like super lame. Like
Yeah.
Some world star shit.
Even though it would have got us a lot more views.
But when if that's what we sacrifice for integrity or whatever.
Definitely.
And I don't know, like honestly, I don't think she would trip. She'd be like, hell yeah, put that shit on there so we can get hella views.
What?
Like, but her whole like message was pretty clear, and stoked that Andrew came to the radio station and filmed with us. Her saying like, yo, this is why I battle. I don't have a record. I'm not promoting myself as a rapper. Like I do this so that other people that are like me, that are, if they ever feel like they can't do some shit, then I hope I stand as an example. Cause this is like some pretty harsh shit to be someone different in, you know what I mean? Like differences get brought to the light and fucking, made very apparent in battle rap.
Yeah.
So like to use that as like, yo, I'm going to do this so anyone that's like me doesn't have to trip off that shit. And that's what I wanted in the battle. And fucking, I didn't even like, that wasn't even communicated between me and Andrew, who does the editing for the battles. And he was like, he just put that shit on there and that shit was solid. Like it definitely like said everything that needed to be said with regards to it's with the
No, it was a good battle. And,
yeah, and then when it came down to it, it was just like after that, it was just bars. It didn't even matter. Like halfway through the battle, like for me at least, even watching it, I'm not thinking anything about like any of that shit. It's just a battle that's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this shit was crazy, man. I got pocket checked, which you can't see in the thing, but
No, it happened.
Yeah, it did happen.
it
I
happened.
saw that.
So at the end, I decided to straddle her and jump straight into her lap as a combatants to her battle, to her pocket check to me.
Yeah,
So
I think that
I trumped the pocket check.
I'd like to jump into her arms. It was pretty epic.
The thing that I noticed and was brought to light after the fact for a good 5, 6, 7 days after the battle was released, No Shame was going just on these tirades on any and every group, battle fucking affiliated on Facebook, defending herself and putting way too much emphasis on the fact she won, whether she thinks she did or not.
Yeah.
And to me, and I've voiced this to her, it kind of almost defeated the purpose of what I was trying to help in her path. You know, like as I can't relate, but as someone as a transgender, I'm sure you're gonna really need to step your goddamn gator skin up to be in this subculture. You know, so I think totally defending yourself and for lack of a better word, putting your foot in your mouth after the fact kind of just
Goes
is
against the whole
digression
point.
after the fact. So, and this is nothing I haven't said to her. So get that gator skin up, and then people stop attacking you about that shit.
You definitely have to kind of. I read a thread on RMBVA today. I still go on RMBVA. I do to post the show and to communicate with y'all.
Yeah.
And there's a thread on there that's like, fucking, why does Dan battle at all? Or why does, you know what I mean? Like, he should just do the podcast and that's it. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, what the fuck I didn't even do anything. Like, I haven't had any battle coming out. Like, what asshole is sitting at home thinking
Just
about
hating
that?
the fact that you're
And
battling.
there's like a 4-page thread. I'm not gonna go read that shit.
It's one of those
Like,
first 5 dislikes you get
but
whenever
you
one of
figure,
these
like,
come out.
This
Yeah,
is No
fuck it.
Shame's like that. This is No Shame's first like big battle. So it's really hard not to like hang a lot on it emotionally. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
and I've definitely done that with big battles in the past. But nowadays it's like, I'm not even gonna fucking read that. I'm not even gonna, you know. And if I do like open it up, like it's to fucking have a laugh and to show one of you fuckers like, look at this motherfucker. Oh, that's.
Is it Angry Raymond status or a little more harsh? Because Raymond's become quite the ally.
No,
Shouts to
they're
Angry
weird,
Raymond.
bro. Like, the fans are like, I see like the forum culture, like, kind of, it's weird. Battle culture seems to like be eating itself. Like, the fans want us to fail as much as they want us to succeed,
Yep.
which is weird. You know what I mean? Because you think like nobody
It's a
watches
very
football,
love-hate.
and it's like, fuck, I wish football would just fucking drop off. You know what I mean? But I love it so much. You know what I mean? Like, they're very weird about it.
The
like
new
that.
generation is starting to be the larger consensus, and these are the same kids who are confused about what a fucking bar is, for God's sakes, too. So,
I don't know. I mean, that's like, to me,
think
a
we're just
bar is
getting old.
fucking. A bar is so. That whole like thing about what a bar is so.
I think it might be an increment,
It's just
a measurement.
It's
of,
just personal. It's very personal to whatever you think a bar is. A bar is like fuck. It could be used in like, it means a million different things. You know what I mean? Like, you could say it in all these different tenses and fuck, that's a bar. That's a bar.
From
You know
what I
mean? Like,
gathered, if it's not about how many different ways I'm going to shoot you with the gun that I've never seen or fucking held or seen shot before, it's not a bar. To
that what a
and
bar
I don't
is?
even know if that's a larger consensus, because I think that like people think the trouble with all that like bar shit is when people go, well, if it's funny, it's not a bar. And I think it's like, no,
That's
you're missing
exactly
the
what
point.
I'm
Like,
saying.
that's not, if it's funny, it probably most indefinitely is a bar because it had to be clever to make you laugh.
Fools are really
but if
saying
it,
that
you know,
shit?
but at the same time, like, Uno
This is a
Lavos is
thing.
funny as fuck and he's not barring out. I understand. Like, I get it. And that's where that line becomes kind of hard. You know what I mean? And where you have
And-
to kind of like make the distinction between like, what is a bar? Because if you're just, you know what I mean? Like, that's not a bar because it made people laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's all
they
of
see
that
it more
shit.
as a technical, something that's technical.
What I mean by all that shit is that when you're fucking, you get caught up in like reading that shit, especially nowadays, because the fans seem to be so much more bent on actually like hurting you as the battle rapper. Like they're not saying shit like, "Oh, this motherfucker's weak." Like a lot of the comments on that were negative about like any of the battles were to say that we were bullies, like setting up like Ty or No Shame to like come and be made fun of by all our friends. And it's like, that's so, I'm like, fuck, I'm paying them. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then we go back to the studio and we all burn and kick it. And like, it's so weird.
And she got the best reception of her 3 battles she's ever done. San Jose embraced her like
but
no
before
other
I
place
even
that she
like,
battled at.
Before I get all like, go online and be like, no, you know what I mean? Like, I have to realize the only reason they're saying that shit is because they're trying to get that reaction. And these motherfuckers are smart enough to know that if they tell me I suck, I don't care. Like, my skin's too thick to think I suck. But if you tell me I'm bullying people, like, that's like, no, fuck
Troll
all. Like,
expert level 10 and shit.
yeah,
Like,
bro. Like,
These are these people
they,
that
like,
the same people that
research-
campaign behind cyberbullying and shit.
These trolls are like researching like the genetic deficiencies in your family tree and
Yeah,
being
man.
like, oh, someday you're gonna develop Alzheimer's just like your
Ah,
great grandfather on your mother's side.
look, it's looking bad for you.
Shit, I can
he's
only
already
hope.
slipping.
I can only hope for such a
Some
blessing.
bullshit.
Balding is inevitable.
But no, I got
Dirtbag.
nothing but good feedback from the No Shame thing. I got like gay folk hitting me up saying, you know, you're playing your part to fucking make this a thing, you know, even though I proclaimed in the battle otherwise. But it's funny too because I had 2 barred out fucking rounds for her. And
Bars.
and just all bars, whatever y'all want to call that. But
You decide.
the homie Fredo, shouts to Fredo, he convinced me into doing what we called the tranny trap. So it was just all, you know, transgender bars. Just like someone is going to say drug shit about me. Like,
Yeah.
for what you are and what you've put yourself out there, expect that in the content. You know what I mean? So, great battle. Landslide victory from Joe Cutter. as if I give a fuck about fucking winning.
You
at
know
all.
what? At the end of the day, if anybody can argue about like who won or who lost, then it's a fucking awesome battle. Like if there's an
And that's
argument
my
to be
aim.
had, if there's an argument to be had, then that's the and especially like for us, the battle of the Zay battles. And shouts out to Andrew and Kyle, the dudes who shot the battles, like because they fucking look
BLT.
clean as fuck. Everything looks super good.
Thanks,
and
fellas.
the sound is
You the man.
super good. And
Banana
for
chip,
us-
anyone? Fuck that.
Don't. He's touching him with his
Throw him one.
hands.
Throw him one.
Don't eat it.
They gonna get it.
Didn't catch it.
That was lousy.
Oh,
Again?
was
Oh,
close.
that was
Close.
close.
Right on his
Sorry.
goddamn
Closer.
shoulder.
Yeah.
But really good job. They're shot
Nice
clean.
try.
The audio's good. And nowadays, I mean, like, granted, we're not. I think a lot of people criticize Smack and these dudes. And King
How
of the
can you
Dog
criticize
sometimes
such a beard?
for the larger battles and the audio being bad. That shit's fucking hard. It's a lot easier when you're working with like a.
I think
you
we've
know,
talked
like
about
a
that before,
200,
too.
300 person
Yeah,
crowd.
'cause
I think
it's
it's just
like-
funny when they
well,
have
'cause
this
you've
big
got-
ass budget, everything's good except the mics. You know?
Well, the problem
you
is
miss that, right?
is when you get into a situation like that, you've got, you know, the mics are picking up everything, and they're picking up all the back feed of the speakers and everything, because there's no, like, the sound isn't outweighing the microphones.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like,
It's technology, man.
talking.
Like,
Well, also,
they
don't
don't
wear
have
don't wear
lavs.
dookie ropes either. That's not going to help for your
Yeah, that probably won't
clip on
help.
mics.
We'll talk about that later, Hitman. But definitely, like lavs in general, like they don't have one that you could just be like, wow, 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 like rubbing all on, and it's not going to be affected by you. You know what I mean? Like there isn't a microphone that's that tight that can pick up you talking and isn't going to pick up your coat. Like,
or, you know, also it's not like there is a mic that you can clip onto the front of your shirt and then battle and like turn your head. You know, even right now you can tell like that
Yeah.
it's like you can't just be like walking around and like yelling one direction while your body's going the other to make a fucking weird gesture to, you know, say something to someone without it affecting the audio.
look how much money Total Slaughter had. Look at did you see that white dude? What was his name? Alex. He was like, Alex, try that. Alex, try that.
Alex got his ass beat that night. I feel like Alex
But
got
there was a dude
fired
who's like,
and
ow,
pistol
he
whipped
fucked
that
Alex,
dude.
bring me a
Alex.
sandwich. That fool got hella fired. Whoever that
Alex,
poor
you white
bastard's name
motherfucker.
was.
Alex
But yeah, he
fucked
ran
up.
up on stage and he was fucking sweating, putting lavs on people like, no, I want to use the mic. I don't want to use the mic. I want to use the hand mic.
Give me that mic. I want this mic. Give me
Poor
that
Alex.
mic.
And
That's
if
a
anything,
poor
he
guy,
deserves
nightmare.
a purple
You know
heart.
what?
Take
Like-
back what I said about him.
Anybody in any like sound situation is like,
Even this show, like, people will be talking, and
And they'll
you know,
go back here.
and then they'll sit back
And
here. And
what are
talk.
we supposed to do?
Joe Cutter.
If Joe Cutter's fucking high and he just...
And then,
I'm
then
good.
they blame it
I'm-
on Skylar,
I'm
right?
good this episode.
We can't do anything
I
about
kept
that.
it half a Zanny bar tonight for you fellas.
Hey, for you.
Just you guys.
Keeping
though.
it real.
Shouts to Trey. I
Taking
love you,
them
lady.
pills. All right, cool. Check it out. Let's talk about
Can
some
we?
motherfucking battle news.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Which
tell us
I'm
about it.
probably completely out the loop.
I'm
of.
excited to hear this.
Yeah, seriously.
I might.
I
make
really
up
don't
some
even
stuff.
know.
Yeah, what's gonna happen, dude?
So, duel in the desert, right?
Doo-doo in the desert.
Doo-doo in the desert. Take a boo-boo in the desert. We're gonna talk about that shit. I gotta get boo-boo in the desert crack.
Boo boo in the desert.
So basically, unfortunately, Caustic's not here. He fucking literally did not tell me until like an hour before.
The only one that was there, right? Out of all
Yeah,
of us.
so fuck, man.
vagina.
We were going to talk about this heavy with him, but this is what I do know. Beasley came out and spoke about, like,
the hot dogs on the back of his neck.
no,
What?
Yeah.
no,
what?
he did not. He did not
Okay.
speak about that at all. He
Oh,
had no.
fuck.
He didn't have a single comment about that.
You
Actually,
lost
He
me
didn't
there.
even bring light to it at all. He wasn't even like.
Because
they
he
don't
didn't
normally
even-
bring
he didn't
that
even
shit
rub
up.
Did he
on
make
him.
a public apology to our friend Lush?
no. What he did was he said he didn't understand what, like, he thought that URL had did their part with the Teddy Grizzly shit, and that it was weird because he was kind of like, he was majorly patronizing, like, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. Like, he would pat him on the head when he came in a room and shit.
Oh,
And he was definitely like, you know, we did this, like, the only reason people knew about the battle was because of us. We were the ones that initially promoted the battle and all this shit. And, like, we did our part. He was like, and I had found out, and the first beer spill goes to Skylar G.
That
And
was
he's
like a dual
I'm not even
foul.
drinking either.
He's like, and I had found out.
Can we get something to mop this up with, please?
Alex, come off the shit.
Alex.
Cat of nine
Alex,
tails.
bring me
I
a
want the
towel,
mic. I don't want the mic.
Alex.
I don't want the mic. I want
Bring
the
out
mic.
the
I want
Kim.
I need the hand towel. I don't want the chamois.
No chamois. No paper towel.
No ShamWow.
That's not.
No. I want his ShamWow.
I want his
Alex.
chamois.
Bring me Alex. Alex.
Yo.
Get in the outfit, Alex.
But Beasley came out and he said basically, like, he thought that they had done their shit, right? Like, they had
Thank
done
you.
everything they needed to do. And that was kind of like, and that he said he found out online that they were no longer going to be the ones. And to me, I was like, damn, what kind of, like, shitty,
You got to do your business a little tighter. if
yeah,
you're
what
finding
kind of,
out
like,
online.
shitty phone
Where were
agreement
you?
did you have?
Where were you?
Where they could just do that.
I don't
and you-
get phone reception. I was in the hills.
Yeah.
And I don't get good reception.
Recognize the signs of
Anything
the
above
downward spiral.
3,000 feet below or above sea level, nothing.
It's good King of the Dot got that because if I'm not mistaken, there was a void in releases for King of the Dot, so this kind of fills that void and keeps battles coming out, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it definitely does.
They
and
do
I
have
think
a schedule.
one thing that Beasley said that I actually agreed with 100% was that a lot of those battles were battles that he wouldn't have set up. And that being said, he's not, like, super bummed that those battles aren't coming out on his channel.
Oh, it's not jivey enough for him. I see.
But I don't know, like, to
Skylar
me,
Jivey?
Yeah, what is that even? What is
That's
jivey?
terrible.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
That means,
What you talking about?
not enough gunplay,
Okay.
and all that.
Okay.
You can never have enough gunplay.
Okay.
I am ethnically qualified to say any racial slur ever.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even know
get
what
in there.
race he is.
Yeah,
I've known him
what
for
are you?
years.
Yeah,
I
get
think
on
he's
in there,
like
Cutter.
something.
Everybody loves it.
I don't drop
He's
the
something.
N-bomb, but I'm qualified to.
No, you
Let's just say
totally
that.
could. I feel like.
I feel like you're
I've
probably
seen-
closely related to Scar from the Jungle Book.
I was
or
a
something
rape
like
baby.
that.
What can I say?
Well.
Well then.
But yeah, back to Beasley.
That's really
Literal
So what else is going on in Battle Rap?
I don't know anything but what Joe said.
I finally get to speak on the show.
But to me, it's like it just begs the question, like, why is battle rap so wide the fuck open? Like, why is business in battle rap always like this? Why is it always online? Why is it always like us, like Beasley in a blog telling us why they're not getting the battles, and him finding out on Twitter, and like,
Yeah, why are people just like publicly just blasting their business out there?
I mean, just in general, like, doesn't that make us all look bad? Like, isn't that like a large contributing factor to, like, the reason why none of these leagues, as big as they are, and URL is the biggest fucking league, they have a spot on a national television show that's epic. You know what I mean? Like I have no problem saying that they are the biggest battle league in the world, but they cater to a much smaller demographic of people. They cater to a larger number of people, but a much smaller demographic. Because it's all like Midwest, East Coast.
There?
I've made a pyramid.
Oh.
Was it playing with that
Okay.
thing for hell long now?
It's perfect.
It's
We
a
got
stress
something.
reliever for him, man. It's a support it. Support it.
But like that being said, they have a fucking national television
Yeah.
show. They have a larger number of audience, even though it's like mostly one part of the United States. You know what I mean? Like in general, they fucking. I don't understand why their business would be this wide open. Like of all people, if you're the guys that have the TV deal, how are you losing battles to anybody? You know what I mean? And like, isn't this why leagues, like any of the leagues, aren't the ones that have the Total Slaughter deal, and why or the Snoop Dogg Gladiator School deal? Why isn't, and like I understand like why Snoop Dogg can make a battle league happen when he snaps his fingers, or why fucking Eminem can, but I'm saying like. Isn't the fact that this business is so fucking wide open to all the fans like the largest contributing factor to why King of the Dot or URL or UW or whatever big league isn't the one that's on fucking national television with their own TV show? You know what I mean? Because that shit don't happen. Like we don't hear about like what's going on the fucking Tonight Show.
The CEO of like some fucking cable network isn't going on to talk about like why
Like
they
Jimmy
didn't get
Kimmel's
that
acting
show.
like a bitch. I don't know. He doesn't want to come and do these episodes. He agreed to do this fucking shit. He acting like a
Exactly.
real punk right now. I told him we call somebody else.
You know,
They should,
I went to handle business.
So now NBC's rocking that shit. NBC can have that late night show. We don't want that late night bullshit on our channel. Well, honestly, that isn't the late night lineup that I would have put together. So I don't really care if it goes
Exactly.
to fucking CBS. That shit don't
Exactly.
happen. That's insane. And I don't know, man. Like, shut the fuck up. Ultimately, all of you motherfuckers, everybody
Yeah,
involved.
business is supposed to be
Shut
done
the
behind
fuck
closed
up.
doors. Like,
How
do
many-
your fucking business.
You hear anybody
and that's
talking
it.
about Battle of the Zay shit, like anybody didn't get paid, or fucking anybody talking about how much they got paid, or any of that shit. Like nobody says that shit. That's not cool. If you do business with somebody where you hand them money, you should be, and fuck if you're promoting something. You better get handed some money if you URL and you're that big of a promotion machine. Like you better know that those battles are
Do you
going
think
to your
that there's
channel
some
before you
there's some
print
level
shit
to it
out.
though that they know that like that's just the drama that they need to stir sometimes? You know, like maybe that's you think that there's partly the
think
part
it's
of
a show?
that, like
Perhaps,
I don't know.
perhaps.
you know, to put people on blast so that people start talking about shit.
I think they do it to themselves for that benefit when they like blame rappers for events falling apart and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like ultimately where they're like, you demonize Math Hoffa for punching someone in the face when the foundation of their league came from Math Hoffa punching someone in the face. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
or like, you know what I mean? Like talk shit about battlers when they go to other leagues. Like, oh, that fool, you know, he was kind of on his twilight anyways. Like when you know, like, no, he's not, motherfucker. And you're going to pay that dude, and you're going to have him back in your league.
and why would you even say anything in the first place?
Yeah,
Like,
it
you're
doesn't-
supposed to be a league. You're not a battler.
URL does
Like-
that shit all the time.
Fools are
all
reaching.
the time.
Yeah. It just discredits them, really. Everyone sees right through
They
that
reaching,
shit.
bro, because the times are changing, bro, and they see, you know, the more diverse fucking cats taking over and taking their rappers and shit, bro.
And I'm not saying
Game's
like
changing,
fucking
right?
done, son.
I see a lot of that shit. I see a lot less of that shit. A lot, like significantly less of that shit on the King of the Dot end of things, as far as like coming out and bashing battlers and, like being really vocal about the politics behind shit. But like, look at fucking the disaster Math Hoffa fiasco happened in King of the Dot. Like, it's inevitable when you're fucking around with a bunch of knuckleheads that you're gonna have like business is gonna be bad, bro. Like, and this is why I keep saying over and over again, like, we are not the generation that's going to reap the benefits from this fucking growing culture, because we are fucking knuckleheads. And we like may have like founded it based on like love and like passion and aggression and all this shit that we had fucking bottled up inside of us, and we found an outlet for that the whole world wanted to see. But like, because of the way that we are, like, and hopefully, like, I look at Sharon and like and like DNA too, man. Like, they were young at like Grizzlemania 1 and World Domination 1. Like, these, like, they've definitely, I watched them grow up on camera like the fucking Truman Show. And they're they're way smarter about how they do their shit than a lot of these dudes who fucking, you know, get mad and get emotional and fucking let their anger and the things that they tweet and the things that they put on Facebook fuck with the business that they do. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not a victim of that per se, but like, I definitely like, I'm definitely not the guy to put on a reality show. You know what I mean? Like, in a house with 8 other battle rappers. No, I'm not that dude. Like, I know that too. Get these young fucking up and coming kids who know better than to fucking flash on Twitter and tell the world how much you're paying them to fucking battle.
I
You
would
know
be
what I mean?
great on one of those fucking reality shows, bro.
You
Are
would be.
kidding
Joe
me,
Cutter.
bro?
Get Joe Cutter
Put
some
me
more
and Carter
apples,
Deems.
some more banana slices.
Put me and Carter Deems on that shit, bro, and you'll get a fucking show, man.
It will be. I think that to an extent, when you have so many like and one of the biggest downfalls in Total Slaughter, not to get like completely off topic, is that so many of the characters were the same in the sense that they were guys that weren't gonna let up like and get emotional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There weren't enough disasters on the show. You want 8 disasters on a reality show, really.
That's a
like
show.
different, you know what I mean? Like different dudes who at any point are gonna fucking go to, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so again, like, maybe we're not, you know, maybe it's the younger kids, but that's okay. I'm not mad at that. Well, okay, hit that weed, hit that weed.
Let me hit that, man.
Let's talk about this then.
What?
I want to talk
What?
about
Yeah,
this.
what you got? What you got?
Because this was a whole, like, at the end of the day, this was the big. This is what that whole duel in the desert shit amounted to. You know what I mean?
Daylight's asshole.
I mean,
I really
Without
wish he
giving it
would-
away?
I wish at least one turd would have came out or something, bro.
He just
Do
couldn't
you?
pinch it off.
I kind of do, yeah. I've seen worse stuff.
You would have. You'd think that, like, I don't know. If I was really trying to shit on stage,
Tell him.
I would have ate some. But it's like you can't knock a solid one out. Like if you,
It's
if
hard.
You plan it, 'cause
Oh,
you gotta
need
eat some.
laxative.
Yeah, or whatever.
Chili.
look,
Oh, he went as far as to do this. I'm not even aware of this.
I had no idea either. And this is what he wore.
Seriously.
take a boo boo in the desert. Good.
I ain't got no mind.
He's like, I see my ass getting famous. And he's like showing clips of Hip Hop DX.
Yeah, he's the man. He can.
I
he-
got
what
no
the
way.
Fuck is going on right now?
I have no idea. Shout out to
can't do
Daylight
no
though.
wrong.
Fake
He
head
can't do
for
no
being a
wrong.
A
genius.
fake headless fucking.
Crowd give me 2 boo. Tell him I'm a boo boo.
Tell him I'm a boo boo.
Tell him I ain't taking shit. Tell him I'm a taking shit.
Bars.
He's a fucking genius.
Yeah,
bro.
is he barring out right now? Or is this shit too funny?
I think this is bars.
I'm gonna get the white folks. You hear that shit? He said, I ain't get the wipe though. I'm gonna get the white folks. I take a boo boo in the
Jesus.
desert. Daylight, you son of a bitch.
He did it again.
Fabulous fucking bastard.
Jesus
Oh man,
Christ.
you are just you're one step ahead of these motherfuckers, and I really appreciate you for that.
Don't do that.
The game wouldn't be the same without him.
Fellatio on stage is what I'm suggesting.
Is that the next step? I mean, what else is there?
I don't know. I mean, we always say that. We always go, what could he possibly do next? And that's the whole reason that anybody's even, like, that's why
Yeah.
he keeps doing these
That's
things.
a dangerous life, man.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous life.
When do you reach
seems
the
to
end,
know
right?
what
Well,
he's
yeah,
doing, man.
yeah. Like that's when the end is like you just pull out a fucking revolver and just fucking. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, ah,
He made it.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah,
and
now
everyone's
spit
like,
something.
Yeah, and he's like, You know what I mean? Like, fuck that shit.
So one
Don't
round,
do it.
one round
Yeah,
is one
right.
go.
Don't do it,
Fucking
Daylight.
A.
Don't do it.
Yeah, the Boo Boo takes the cake, man.
Boo Boo in the
Props
desert.
to Daylight for that shit. He's the man.
Yeah.
Andy Kaufman.
Boo Boo in the desert.
In fucking some not so battle rap news, I fucking read this story about this Scottish woman, and she found a fucking 3-inch fucking leech inside of her nose.
Oh, I saw that shit.
Holy
shit is gross.
fucking shit!
Is it real though?
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
real.
really real?
No,
Really
it's a
real.
real
It's
story.
truly real.
Because it was in the BBC fucking shit. It was on fucking CNN. It was on fucking respected news.
Now, where was she when it
Hey, so
happened?
listen, and please, when I'm not on Facebook anymore, thank God.
This shit just got incredibly real.
You should get off Facebook
Incredibly
too.
ill.
Fucking delete Facebook Messenger. That shit is terrible. They're gonna
Yep.
turn on your camera and listen to you talk about cooking meth because you're cooking
Uh-oh.
meth.
They might edit this out.
But at the end of the day, you don't want to be that dude who gets too high and forgets everything
This
he was
is the
talking about.
Worst possible thing. For me.
Yeah, his name's Dirtbag Dan.
Well, no, they have these. They have these.
No,
not
I was
on
gonna
Facebook.
say.
Inch leech.
Okay, if you're on Facebook, don't fucking post stories if they're like from fucking daily.news.edc. Like fucking motherfuckers be posting like Ebola stories like there's some serious. This shit is real.
Yo, they
as fuck.
smoking Ebola now.
It's like,
you
bro,
hear about this?
Look who the fucking website is that you're posting these stories from. So I have to go to like 5 different websites to find out that this bitch really did get a leech in her nose. It happened in real life. She went to Southeast Asia on a trip, and fuck, man, hold on, let me.
Absolutely.
Oh, you got pictures
disgusting.
for us?
No, I just got Daylight's taking
Oh yeah,
a,
Daylight's doing
Daylight's
it.
taking a boo boo in the desert on the screen.
We could have just.
And I didn't want to leave that. I didn't want that to just to be what people were left with. This is a Dirtbag Dan show. They're like, oh, yeah.
Oops.
It's like Daylight's ass is getting famous once again.
I appreciate you taking that down.
It continues to get famous. So what I was going to say was this young woman from Scotland, I believe, she took a trip to Southeast Asia and got a little nosebleed there. Felt kind of fucked up about it. Fucking no thing. Hopped on a plane, went home. Holy shit. If she didn't fucking go to the doctor and they fucking examined her nose. Well, I guess she said she was in the shower and she could see the thing kind of like peeking out because the hot, warm water.
Ugh.
It thought it
Ugh.
was like the nose cavity extended or whatever.
Oh, you
so
got
it
me
was
fucked
like
up with this shit.
fucking
She
leech.
said it could touch her upper lip when
How
she
the
was in the
fuck did the
shower. It would
leech
come
get
out.
inside?
She had multiple
Oh.
multiple nosebleeds, and when she take a shower, it would stick all the way out, and it would touch her upper lip.
How
Oh my
did
God.
the leech
And then
get
she
inside
got
of
a
her
picture of
without
that.
her knowing about the fucking
She
leech?
got a picture of that.
I would go straight to the emergency room right away if something was coming out of my nose and touching
Yeah,
my
so
lip.
she
like
did.
rubbing on it.
And they
She's like,
fucking.
"Ah,
What
that's
the
cute. I'm gonna
fuck?
keep it.
What is
Okay.
happening right now?
So this is the fucking thing.
Oh, here we
Can
go.
you see that? Can you see the
Yeah.
leech? That was the fucking leech that was in
Blech.
her nose. It was 3 inches. You see
There
her
goes
hand,
my
like.
appetite.
Then she's like, "Hi, I'm so happy. This fucking thing's out of my nose right now." Holy shit.
Almost got to her brain, right?
Does it?
Yeah, they were
explain?
saying it's a leech. They were saying
did
it
it
could
get
have
in her without her
easily.
Well, wouldn't it just
it
like
coulda-
get
look at this
hella,
shit,
like,
Mike? Oh my god! Oh, that shit was in this bitch's nose.
Wouldn't it just get too
in her
fat
nose
and
cavity.
just like clog her nose cavity once it got
Was
like
it
hella
something
fat
that
on
developed
blood?
in her and then
No.
was trapped?
No,
It was in the
it
nasal
fucking
cavity.
swam in her nose. when
What was
in
she
South-
doing? Oh, she was swimming.
Southeast
Yeah.
Asia
Yeah,
swimming.
kind of like
She
don't,
should've jumped
don't
in.
piss in the water because the parasite will go up
Yeah.
your dick, kind of thing.
Just don't go to Southeast Asia and swim around.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go to Southeast Asia,
don't eat the
stay
food,
on the land.
Nothing to do with the food or the water.
Just don't do adventurous shit. Don't be that adventurous. Don't go to swamps and shit.
No,
Don't
but
be
I've
that
seen
person.
these shows where these parasitic shows where people get totally taken over by these things growing in them, and their main objective is to make their way out of your body.
Those are the scariest shows on television.
Y'all
Dude,
just
let me
fucked
tell
up
you.
my
Yeah, I
appetite.
seen
Right
one
now.
called The Strain. It was fucking awesome, bro. Big old snake monsters coming out of your neck.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that. I thought you were talking about the other show, Monsters Inside Me.
Oh yeah, that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. He's
I'm not
talking
about real
science
life.
fiction.
I like sci-fi.
Yeah, no, that
fucking
real
monster
shit.
That real shit got me fucked up.
Okay, back to fucking battle fucking shit, and let's focus on England for just a moment.
What's going on in England?
They released a Bad Bars episode 2. Don't
Okay.
flop.
Yeah,
that
you were
is.
saying that.
Shuffle T and Marlowe were a part of this Bad Bars episode, and they actually fucking highlighted the Dan fucking Dan anagram. Dan,
Yeah, we
Dan, Dan,
already
Dan.
did that. We talked about that.
No,
already.
we didn't. Not yet. but we will, Skylar.
Damn, Skylar,
we
you're a
definitely
dick,
will.
bro.
Didn't we?
All right, well,
He's like, all right, man. All right,
whatever.
All right, man.
I don't know.
Just come with me on
whatever.
this journey. Hold on, man. Come with me on this journey. But just in general, I really love the whole Bad Bar series. I think it's really fucking a hilarious thing. And Don't Flop does enough battles with enough like crazy like, because
who the fuck are you, battlers?
yeah, because someone was like watching a shitty battle and they were like, oh, is it Quipto? He was like, yo, this is King of the Dot. He's like, I didn't think King of the Dot rolled like that. I'm like, no, like. They have like little fucking tryout like branches of these big leagues. They have
Don't Flop. It's Don't Flop Extra or something, or the demo channel. They have two of their little like how we have the media channel and the PY and the GZ shit.
So there's a place for shitty battles that get filmed. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
and
Apparently England is having the last say on that.
Shout out to that.
I think that's awesome that we're highlighting like the worst of all of this shit. We've enjoyed doing it on the Dirtbag.
I've been more entertained by bad battles for the past 2 months.
They're the best.
than
They're fucking
anything
hilarious.
That has been putting out. Really.
Till they bury me.
Beast till they bury me, bro.
Till they bury me. If anybody can find a better bad battle than
Decay.
Murray versus fucking dude who fucking pushed him in the face and like oh man. We really gotta show that graphic one time where he like closes up on his face and he's like, he hella like he squares up at one point. He's like, and he's like, okay, it's okay, dude. That dude is a fucking character, bro. He's probably doing some like short jail time for something really stupid right now. Like that's what I would guess because he's the type of dude.
He's doing a soft bid.
I got caught stealing cough syrup.
Okay.
But it was fucked up because it was my mom that works at the fucking pharmacy.
My friends, they sent me in there to get that good tussin. And also, the Manchester versus London battle did go down. The pay-per-view is up at don'tflop.com. Holy shit. Nice. Shoddy versus Tony D is a fucking awesome battle.
I didn't see it. I want to see it, damn it.
Yeah, it really is fucking good. It lived up to all the fucking hype. I don't want to give anything away. We'll fucking definitely highlight it on the show when it comes out. But damn, it was a good battle. Fucking good shit to both of you guys. Tony D, everything bad I ever said about you, I take it. I wash it away.
And your little blunts, mate.
And your little blunts.
Why
your blunts so little, Tony? Tony, when you roll a blunt, you put a weed in it.
Did you roll
a
BE?
It's a little bitty.
BE blunts.
He's like, look at my little blunt.
Shoddy's the shit. I hope Shoddy won.
Yeah,
That
he's
fool's
dope,
just
right?
too Baltimore to not win.
Yeah,
He's dope.
Yeah, he's awesome. He
Whatever that means.
He is awesome.
I just got put up on him. I was impressed though.
Dude,
Really?
He's one of the only
Yeah.
guys that gave Day the biz in my fucking.
I mean, I know
opinion.
he had the drop on the show and everything, but actually watching his battles and shit, he was dope, man. I liked him. Keep it up, Shotty.
Yeah, I think it's rough to say because I think what's his name? What's his name? No, O'Shea has always been my fucking the UK favorite for me for sure. You know what I mean?
He's hilarious.
But I think Shoddy is like the best of the UK battlers, and by that I mean like I think his shit transfers well everywhere. I think people in Canada love Shoddy. I think people in LA love Shoddy. I think people in
Watch
New York,
his battle with
New
Daylight,
Jersey,
man. That crowd was fucking loving his
Yeah.
ass, bro.
Totally. And
Going crazy in that top row, huh? Oh,
Sure.
we're back in. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dirtbag Dance Show.
This fool did that in the same day, I feel like.
Mr.
too,
Hanky did a verse.
Ever since the day we met it to the slaughter. Brought me to the stage.
Yeah.
To the world.
Go to Daylight's channel. One spawn only. Fuck it. It always puts out something good. Shouts out to Daylight. You're the man. Thanks for making sure that Mr. Hanky got a verse on Boo
I
Boo in
didn't
the
think it
Desert.
could get any better than.
On this note, we're gonna go to a very special interview with one of the most fucking infamous motherfuckers in the world of battle rap. He's fathered more of these fucking shitty battle rappers than you could possibly imagine. I took a boo boo. I took a boo boo in the desert.
I gotta turn that down a little bit.
I see my ass on and everything. Holy shit.
Whoa.
Dirtbag Dan Show, for the first time ever, we actually have Thesaurus on the Dirtbag Dan show. How about that shit?
Holy
Look at that shit.
It happened.
BB face.
It only
in the
took
flesh.
how long was I boycotting and picketing outside of
Pretty
the
much.
studios?
All the fans. Let's talk about all the Thesaurus fans that were just.
Let's talk about how huge this is for the Dirtbag Dan
It's
show.
big.
This is pivotal. You guys just gained an entirely new demographic of really angry
Poker
kids.
players.
Yeah.
Really angry kids who
From suburban areas. So
proactive
when I-
purchasing children.
Yeah, good for us.
This is the view of the world that people usually get of Thesaurus these days because he's just crushing it in Vegas, doing God's work out there.
I shipped like another 1,300 today in Profit Online. I got second. I was heads up for a seat to a 5K buy-in event, and second place was 1,000. I ended up getting 1,000, and then I shipped another turning for like 300. But yeah, I wanted the 5K seat so bad.
These motherfuckers, I love it. I know, like, I'm your homie, and I love it, and I'm sure your fans love it too, because you are a
They
guy
hate it.
who goes on Twitter and fucking, we're there with you for the ups and downs, bro. You have a good
yeah.
day, and we know you have a bad day, and we know. It's for me, it's like inspiring. Like, I'll look and it'll be like, fucking crushing it today. I'm like, hell yeah, it's gonna be a good day in the world.
Yeah.
Thesaurus is
And
fucking doing
otherwise,
work.
I'm just all mopey and like,
Fuck
man.
this bullshit. Gonna watch Sons of Anarchy, I guess. Fucking
Yeah,
bullshit
at least I
today.
can watch them kill each other off.
He's like, just like my cards got killed today by suckers. So what's up?
You know, the usual. I'm out here, Vegas now, doing it. Coming to LA tomorrow to film my next battle announcement.
Oh, no shit. Okay, so you're making a battle announcement. So the question
Mañana.
of whether or not you're going to battle in the near future is
Yeah,
going
I
to be
don't know
answered.
if I can even announce the battle itself on here. 'Cause I
Probably
don't
not. Well,
know.
we don't. Our shit comes out. We're shooting Wednesday. Nobody gives a fuck when we shoot. We're shooting Wednesday, and we drop it on Mondays. So if your shit's gonna drop before Monday, it's up in
don't
the
think
air.
it-
Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck up money like
It's
this.
a good
Don't do
battle,
it.
though. People
Don't
will
do
be
it.
happy.
You think nowadays? I think it seems like in the last few battles you've been getting the respect that you deserve. As far as like now, I think they really classify you as like, you know, the godfather of us fuckheads out here. So like they, you know, it's viable to put you up against the big names from URL or any of the other big names in the fucking world of battle rap right now.
Yeah, and I feel like not only have I earned my choice, not like to the fullest extent. I'm not going to demand Lux and Mook type
Yeah,
stuff,
right, exactly.
But I feel like I've earned at least like my pick of a group, and I feel kind of like I'm past the point of where I should continuously like give the up and comer their shot.
No, totally, right?
Which is a dynamic that I'm offered way more than like the higher profile battles. And I understand it. And a lot of it is because like I'm cool with the people who run the leagues. I'm super easygoing.
Yeah.
And usually more often than not, I'm going to be like, all right, man, it's all good, you know? But now it's just, what are those really going to do for me, you know?
Well, there were years, I mean, I feel like especially 2010, 2011, where we were just fucking everywhere. One week we were in one country, 1 week we're in another country, and we were really taking almost primarily up-and-comer battles. That's all there, you know, because it was like the first, you know, we were kind of like the first wave of dudes doing that. But now I think we've all seen like how that devalues you as a fucking character in the overall scheme of things.
For sure. And it definitely stretches you thinner than maybe you should be when, because I mean, now it's been 6 months since my last battle. Like now I'm not only itching to get back, but I know that I want it to be like a statement performance and something like that's gonna like be a step forward for me, as opposed to like doing the same stuff that I'm just used to doing, going through the motions, writing 2 rounds the night before type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah.
I'm way
Paycheck
more-
battling. Fucking paycheck
exactly.
battling. We did it. Yeah, we did it. You know which battles we did it in too. Eat a dick.
So, definitely indicative, you can tell.
Oh my fucking God, your face is huge on the screen back
True.
there.
Thanks,
That is
for
crazy.
that, by the way.
Holy shit.
I
We're
was
gonna
just gonna get a pizza.
we are gonna gain a demographic, and it's fucking Halloween, so this is all very fucking you know, everything's in line.
Yeah.
We're gonna air this right after The Walking Dead.
Have you forgotten how you look under that beard?
No.
Oh wait,
I'll
here.
never forget.
No, his complexion looks a lot
Is that a
better these
thing?
days, though. I got to
You
give
look
it.
like
been working
Cam
on it,
Hayes
little son.
melted.
Oh man, someone said I look like
Those dimples?
Michael Berryman, and that's the guy who was like the deformed character that played all like he was like in the OG Hills Have Eyes, who's like just naturally
right.
like they're like you look like that dude on the reg. Oh,
That's
hold on,
actually-
Pete, look, look, I'm gonna show you a picture.
Look at
of
that.
me.
Look at that fat Jeffrey Dahmer
it's
right
too
there.
glare- it's
He
too
looks like
glaring for
he
me.
looks like Jeffrey
Bro.
Dahmer after he got fat in jail.
Oh my God, I'm fat and I don't have a beard in that picture. Why was I fat when I didn't have a beard? Why was I fat when I didn't have a beard either? I was really pushing it.
It's really scary.
Pushing
I
all the limits,
wouldn't-
right?
I wouldn't talk to
was
Dan
cutting
for like
edge.
a week after he did
Dude,
that.
seriously, it was like at least 2 people were cut up in his.
You remember
in his
when we
trunk.
went to the
I couldn't
event?
look at him, dude. It was
And,
just too
uh,
No
weird.
one knew who he was.
Yeah, no one knew who I was there.
Yeah, people wouldn't come up and say what's up.
Lush's lady was working the door, and she was like, "Nope, I know Dan, and you're not
You're
Dan."
not
I'm like,
him.
"Oh, it's me.
Get out of here.
It's fucking
I get
me."
the same reaction when I shave my mustache
Yeah, I had
and
to
get the
double take
honest
for
Abe.
sure. I was tripping.
I was kicking it with some of y'all for a bit, just chilling. So what?
Creep.
Is
Just
Vegas
in the
life-
shadows and shit.
Yeah, just watching people. Daylight didn't have a face tat, and I didn't know he was weird. Look at this. Years later, he's
Oh.
boo-booing on stage.
Good for him.
Andy Kaufman.
Do you? I mean, like, is that someone you? I don't want to like give away your next battle, but I almost know it's not Daylight. But
That's not daylight.
I know
You
it's
can
not.
confirm that it's
not
daylight.
Daylight. I just confirmed that right now. But
I'm always happy to confirm that I'm not.
you're
battling.
not me too. Like I wouldn't battle Daylight at all. Like I definitely.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's the side of me that like I would almost enjoy it from a fan of Dave's
Yeah, you
perspective,
get to watch it hella close up.
but then I also know the potential of what I'm getting into, and
Yeah.
not even necessarily that I think he would do something like that with me, because I think we're cool from what I.
No,
gather.
you.
Like,
I'm sure.
you know what I'm
like
saying?
you
We've
are
done a
cool
fair
with him.
share traveling together, but it wouldn't have to do with me, and it wouldn't be reflective
Yeah.
of what he thinks of me.
No.
It would be whatever he feels in that moment that he needs to do in order for everyone to not stop talking about it.
I think you are the archetype of the person who Daylight doesn't do bars against. Like you, he's like, oh yeah, it's Thesaurus. I'm gonna boo-boo on stage for sure. Like definitely, you are the boo-boo on stage, like general boo-boo on stage. I think that's why Real Deal was the dude, right? Because it's like he's that dude too. You know what I mean? Like, and I've heard Daylight say it in interviews, and I think he's even said it to us,
Yeah.
like on this show, like.
He did.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, he said it. Like there are certain dudes where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna battle you. Why? I'm just gonna boo-boo on stage. And it's not like most of the time it has everything to do with angles and like not being able to take like, you know, I think when people say bar out, they think about like gun bars specifically, and that shit just doesn't work against the Real Deals and Thesauruses of the world. You know
No,
what
it
I mean?
doesn't.
But boo-booing on stage works against fucking everybody.
Yeah, and
For
at the end of the
sure, 'cause
day,
what are we gonna say that people are gonna be like, man, that was clever enough to outweigh this
poop.
circus that I just witnessed? Like, no, that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
man, that guy almost pooped on stage. But those bars, though.
Those bars.
Yeah.
Those
Man,
bars, though.
Thesaurus
But what-
killed it.
But what about his opener, like 2 rounds before the boo?
I remember it clearly now.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
I remember one Real Deal bar from the battle because I heard the line before I heard that Dave boo-booed on stage. So that's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have forgotten the line.
I want to talk to Real Deal about this. I wonder how he feels about this.
He's like,
whole fucking
"Man."
situation."
He
That's
did
what
an
he
interview
gets.
with Chris from BattleRap.com.
Yeah, but dude, and Chris is cool. He's the man. He's a
You're
great
gonna
fan.
give him
That's
more
my dude.
candid.
I'm gonna be like, shut up, bitch. How'd you really feel about this shit? Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
there's a different dynamic between you and Trev as opposed to
Yeah,
I do.
for sure. But and now we could do this shit. Hold on, bro. You are the first person that we've got up on the screen and did this whole shit.
Shit
with.
is tight, man.
Oh, we're fucking.
I
Breaking
wish I had
ground.
like a segment where I could just tell you guys the worst lines that I've ever heard. for the week.
Yeah.
But there's too many this week that I've heard. Oh my
might have
God.
that
Watch
covered.
11 seconds of Surf versus Hitman.
Yeah.
And you'll hear at least 3 that are bad. There's some good lines in there. Don't get me wrong.
Totally.
And I
We're gonna
thought
talk
Surf
about
won
that battle tonight. You thought Surf won?
Yeah, I thought he won. It was weird.
Hitman's first round was like the best round of the whole
fire.
shit, and then the other 2 were fucking.
And it always is. Hitman's like Mr. First Round. But Surf's first was still really good.
Yeah.
Hitman, though, his whole performance, all 3 rounds to me, felt really breathy and drawn out, which you're not used to with him. He's like a showman, you know what I'm saying? And his pacing is always a huge like selling point in his performance.
Yeah.
It was weird to me. It was way slower. It felt to me it could have even just been like the heat on stage, because that can slow like motherfuckers like me get slowed down by show.
He's like, oh, believe me.
And somehow managed to wear gray.
Are your hours all fucked up from living in Vegas already? Oh my God, no.
Not really. I mean, I play online probably like 5 days a week or something like that. So I'm not really out keeping crazy hours. And even when I go play live, I'm usually back at the pad by like 4 a.m., which is super standard for me.
That's
anyways.
early.
Like, I've always been
It's early night. Not bad.
It's like I'm home at 4, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I've always been hella nocturnal though. You know?
No, yeah, most definitely. And you do most of your card playing at night, right? I mean, that's when most people are gooning out on that shit. Right?
Actually, online, I mean, I pretty much start at like 1 in the afternoon. I usually play like the same 10 to 12 tourneys every day online, and just crush this site consistently.
Fucking A, you're a dickhead. I'm gonna come visit you sooner than later. I think I got a little tour in December that's me and Equipto. So we'll fucking super come and chief and shit. And
Kung Fu hit me up. He was doing a show out here, but I was out of town. And he hit me. He's like, "Yo, man,
it was him and Twisted too.
Oh, that would
super
so
like
nice.
Juggalo mayhem, bro.
Oh,
like
Jesus.
And it's crazy. Like I just went with
I
Kung
would have
Fu.
been down to meet up with him and party downtown after.
Oh, it's dude, it's worth seeing. Like this is the thing about like all that, like the Juggalo stuff, especially like ICP specifically. Terrible, right? Like to listen to, but these motherfuckers got hella money and have been playing live like consistently because they draw insane audience. So they're Guar, bro. Guar sucks too. Like no one wants to listen to Guar, but you go fucking see Guar and then you're like, fuck yeah, this is amazing. They got fucking dick monsters, fucking asshole monsters, and then shooting fucking jism all over.
I still gotta see that shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like,
singer
With,
died
like
and
the
they just
festival
replaced
and
it.
shit.
no,
that
totally.
thing-
They're playing to larger audiences. But what I mean is that
got
they
seminal
have
fluid for
their
it.
live
It's the
show
same-
is insane. Like they're
It's a
fucking
cult. Yeah.
fireworks and fucking.
Tech Nine's kind of the same. He has that same sort of cult vibe.
I think
to
that
his vibe.
that
They
a lot of
totally
that comes from
benefit
that.
off
A lot of
that
that
shit,
comes
bro.
from
Oh, for
being
sure.
involved with that fan base in
He has
general.
a huge Juggalo following now because he's been performing
Yeah,
at the
they've
festival.
raised his stock.
Well, this is what I always say too about like the like Kung Fu, especially because people say this to me all the time. Like, well, what the fuck is this Kung Fu vampire shit? And then they come to a show because I'm in town on tour with them, and they're like, "Holy shit, that motherfucker killed it!" You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the hypest show you could ever see.
Dope stage.
It's a difference. Like we
performance.
show up,
Great performer.
Yeah,
no
it's
question.
like-
No question.
Operatic fucking band behind him.
Yeah.
Totally.
Very methodical too
And
with
the
everything.
Juggalo fans are fucking like they're
Get-
loyal.
get in
as
on that
shit,
mic.
too.
They're
I'm all up
nuts.
on this mic.
Yeah,
Mac, I'm all used
they're
this mic.
about there.
and they want that though. They want a live show. Like if you go up there and do your regular like, I'm a fucking rapper because I rap so ill, I'm cool shit. Like, you better fucking sweat on stage because they're used to motherfuckers throwing soda at them and doing all sorts of fuck shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they don't put up with no bullshit.
I was gonna
heard.
say, didn't Tila Tequila get
Porter
like
potty
shit?
bombs.
She got fucked up, bro. She got like hit with bottles and shit.
Tila did?
Yeah.
Good for that audience. That Bottles is kind of fucked up.
30
Bro.
pound, 30-pound Asian
Yeah.
chick.
They would have, dude. If she would have got into the audience, bro, they would have you would have seen an arm fly out, bro.
Yeah,
Would have tore her limb from limb.
Little Asian toes flying everywhere.
Why does she even exist still?
That's MySpace is gone. Why didn't Tila
Yeah,
Tequila
I thought
go
she
away?
would
What the fuck?
vanish with
I
MySpace.
mean,
I know, I can't fuck her. What's
Alien
up
Workshop
with
needs a logo.
that? The Area 51 alien has been replaced by her, I believe.
Did you remember when Mac Miller
Autopsy.
tried to get us all to go back to MySpace? Who's like, it's cool.
Riff Raff too.
It's MySpace. We're like, yeah,
Check
I know.
us out on MySpace.
I know it's MySpace.
S-
Mac
We left
Miller.
for a reason.
S. Lee was talking about MySpace today. He posted something today like, "Yo, was MySpace better be?" And I'm like, I know your
he's a
slang
smart
is
fella.
Nestle is the
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Nestle is that dude who like
He's like, yo, meet me in an AOL chat room. Check it out. I got a private room set up for us.
with a pager on the bill of his hat.
he collected a bunch of CDs from the front of Home Depot and shit so he could log on.
Yeah, he's like, I got all these Netgear
Hey,
log-ons.
isn't Ness battling Daylight?
Dude, I don't know.
I'm out the
Maybe.
loop on a
Yeah.
lot of shit.
I don't know.
That'd be a
I
good
see. Last time I see Nestle, he was in a parking lot complaining about how dudes weren't paying him for a battle he was supposed to do and shit,
Oh, the
which is a
MC
super
for
bummer.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I think he's battling Dave though.
That's
It's
what he was
pretty
saying.
much-
I think in that video
it's
he was
like
saying that.
safe to just guess someone's battling Daylight and just be like, yeah, I think it sounds believable. No matter who.
Yeah, no matter what.
Yeah.
Probably happening. Except Uno Labos canceled the battle with Dave
No, really, he canceled it.
because Uno has too much integrity to do the battles.
Oh yeah, totally. that slippery little milk dumpster. That motherfucker has that calcium deficient slippery milk dumpster. He's backed out on me twice. Fuck him.
Wow.
Fuck him. And he signed his life away. Now he's too good
Fucking
for my
Uno
ugly
Lavos.
ass.
He's caught between the fucking Daylights and the Joe Cutters of the world. Meanwhile, he's over at Hip Hop DX, wants to talk about me and shit. And people are sending me this link like, oh, dude, fucking. He says, he's like, oh, I didn't deserve the Charlie Clips battle for sure. And fucking. And he wants to beat me so that he can finally, like, put the fucking Fresh Coast to rest and shit. Someone thinks something on Instagram I did was tight. I think, I don't know. It just popped up on the screen. All my personal items. I think at 10:15, if you want the code to my phone to get into it. Mac Mall knows it. You should too.
Hey, that was a great episode, by the way. Mac
Wasn't it?
Mall was such an entertaining dude.
Dude, we're just
That
going to.
Yeah, man.
We got to give Mac
That
Mall
was
his own
dope.
segment for sure.
He needs
Props
be
to
like
Mac
a
Mall for
recurring
coming
guest.
through, man.
Shout out.
That was
Shouts
tight.
to Mac Mall for not letting you guys get a word in fucking edgewise.
Yeah, that's what we usually do. So
Yeah,
was nice.
That's what I figured. I'm like,
He
yes.
was basically what
he
did.
damned me, and Caustic was super fanboying out. He was just like,
And an anagram.
Caustic was
Dan
blushing,
and Dan,
bro. I
an
seen him
anagram
blush.
of Dan.
Damn.
hey, Dan,
Dan, Dan, Dan,
Dan.
Hey, I'm glad Don't Flop just dropped another one of those bad bars videos.
Yes.
And they actually like highlighted that segment and how nuts the crowd went, and they're like, that was meant to be like
A stupid
joke.
thing. Yeah.
I was like, thank you for like clarifying that was not.
I love
supposed-
that fucking line.
Yeah, I know.
I
mean,
like
it
the
was
way
great. Don't
the
get me wrong,
camera
it
panned it
entertained.
in and out.
But it's not something where
It's not like
the way
some
the
crazy
crowd reacted-
bar, right? It's
The way the crowd reacted was like Big K just said something earth-shattering. It wasn't like they didn't.
Yeah, it's
crowd
fucking
wasn't
nuts.
laughing.
Bad bars are here in a big way. Danny Myers is doing our American version of bad bars, in my opinion, these days.
Okay, yeah.
Bold statement, yes.
Wow.
In almost every battle.
Uh,
I have some quotes of lines of his that I just like. He has good lines too.
Lima
but
Bean in a
some-
time machine is right on the border, right?
Yeah,
it's
that was
so
Ryan's
like
defense pretty
insane.
hard.
It's a
on the
lagoon,
border
guys.
of not good and
lagoon.
completely
Don't make me call Carter.
unacceptable.
No, it's dude, to me it's on the border of completely unacceptable and completely genius. Like it's right there on the
But he
line.
had lines in that same battle that are good,
Yeah.
that were better than that one, like the make your soul glow over that fake beef, like McDowell's or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's a better line than the Lima Bean shit.
All
Even
I
lines
know-
that I was hearing getting quoted versus verb from the Duel in the Desert thing just blew it. Like the things people thought were hot, or maybe, I don't know.
No,
man,
we're
maybe I'm
dude.
having
Yeah,
such-
no,
We're getting
fucking-
old is what's happening here.
Maybe these young kids just haven't grasped.
They're
things.
on some other
It's
shit.
Not you.
just too advanced for me to understand.
It's-
but when someone's quoting, someone took the time to type in quotations, "I'll chop your parents up, then sew them back together."
Yeah.
That's a family reunion.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
And I'm not doubting that he had good lines
Yeah.
in that battle. So let's hear some of those maybe instead of these ones.
Well, I think when it comes down to it, and it's like where we come from, how long we've been in the game. I mean, maybe you're just a lima bean in a time machine.
Or maybe you'll make us see more smoke than when a ninja leaves.
Maybe you'll see more smoke than when a ninja leaves.
See more smoke than when a ninja leaves. I'm like, okay, I'll take that.
Sure.
Because Rum Nitty had plenty of amazing lines in that same battle with Danny, and Danny had good lines too. But the ones that get like noted to me as good blow my mind.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Boo boo in the desert.
Good shit. He didn't beat Big K though. Big K roasted Danny.
Yeah. Thesaurus.
Yeah.
It's been great.
It has. It's been real.
At Thesaurus wins, right?
True. It's the Twitter is Thesaurus831.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is at Thesaurus wins.
Wins, and
you'll find me. I'm easy to find.
And you're gonna make a crazy battle announcement in the next couple of days.
Soon. Yeah,
Soon.
Shortly. It'll
Is it gonna be in the Bay Area?
No, but I'll be at that too.
Okay, cool. Fucking A.
Actually, I had something confirmed for that I'm not sure is still going to be the same battle because when I confirmed it, it wasn't officially Battle of the Bay.
Oh, yeah. That was a news
And now
to me
that
too.
it's Battle of the Bay, I feel like it's kind of a larger magnitude.
It's me. We're battling.
I don't even know if I'm like invited back. I think I shit the bed so bad in the last Battle of the Bay that they don't.
If there's any event you should battle at, it's Battle of the Bay.
It really is,
You're
right?
like the kid that goes to
There's
the
no
amusement
other
park and then
event that
vomits
would make
everywhere,
sense
and you don't
for
want to
you
bring
to,
it back
like,
the next
make
time.
a return in any sense, you know?
Oh, they go day one.
I don't know.
No, I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean the event that would make the most sense for you to battle again is obviously, oh, damn, that's some new shit. You guys are evolved on your dab levels. See, I'm driving to LA tomorrow. I got to pick up some dabblery. It's 100 gram out here. I got to whisper when I say it because it hurts my soul.
Jesus.
100 a gram.
Oh my God.
A gram?
We're not even good.
Oh, brother.
For boo boo?
Come visit. Visit.
I'm trying, man.
All right, man. Thesaurus, it's been fucking awesome. We finally had you on the Dirtbag Dan Show. Next time you come, let's make sure we have you in the chair.
True, absolutely.
All right, because I don't want your face this big ever again.
We'll get a chair extra grease resistant.
That's it.
It's tough enough outshining you when I'm sitting there in human form.
All right, bitch.
Buddy.
I'm gonna throw bees up till they fucking bury me.
Chia, Dirtbag Dan Show. Thesaurus, his face was on the screen for hella long, and I want to apologize
Yum.
to the 3 female subscribers we have.
Please come back.
Don't leave.
We won't do that again.
Girl.
We promise.
You know
He's
you are my
ugly.
girl. Girl, you're the only girl. All right, so battles of the week. Battles of the week. You bitch. Joe Cutter's here to discuss battles of the week with us. Able abilities. You watched these battles this week. You have an opinion. Skylar G.
Yeah.
I didn't watch shit.
I know you did.
I skimmed through. There's a couple I know about.
I mean, I think the biggest battle that dropped this week, undoubtedly, was
Indubitably.
Indubitably was definitely Hitman Holla versus Sue Surf.
Yep. Good battle.
Shouts to Dookie
Fuck.
Ropes.
Damn. Let me get a count. I'm gonna look right now and see
And,
what the views are at
wife
on that
beaters.
battle. But I believe like it got 100 and it was at like 130,000 in like a matter of hours.
No.
Like 3 or 4 hours.
That's
These
what's
motherfuckers are killing it. And you know what's funny is because I see that battle fans a lot are saying that views have gone down significantly on battles, which is absolutely true. And a lot of that has to do with Facebook and how Facebook used to allow you to share YouTube videos versus how they allow you to share YouTube videos now. Dude, let me get some more alcohol because I have cotton mouth and I don't think I'm slurring
I
enough.
think we got an extra cup or something. Just kill it, man.
Pass that
Come on,
pipe
bro, we
while you're
there.
at it.
Yo.
You're doing it. You need something?
I'm just trying to hit that weed again.
That's okay.
I think we can make that happen. What we got?
So
Weed right there. Give him
this
that.
battle, let me see when the battle came out.
Give him the pipe right there,
Need the
too.
pipe.
God
need the
damn.
pipe. Thank you,
And then
sir.
give me the dab break.
Legend has it, the Hawk of Ackle is an asshole.
I'm not letting you guys dab me out this time,
Let
bro.
me get that day out.
Hey,
No.
take Cutter, take a dab, bro.
Hey there. Hey there,
Don't be a bitch, bro.
Y'all,
Hey,
y'all ain't fucking killing me on that.
Tsunami Surf versus Hitman Holla. Smack.
Tsunami
This was a Summer Madness battle. Holy shit. 411,000 views, and this battle was dropped on
There we
October
go.
13th.
411,000.
Yeah, in like 2 days.
That's fucking.
That's
hairy.
Wow.
fucking good.
These motherfuckers are doing numbers.
Yeah, shit, that's dope. Good for them, man.
I think Hitman Holla is a like that motherfucker does numbers. Every battle he's in, he doesn't do a lot of battles. He's not one of those dudes that stresses themselves super thin, but he does fucking numbers.
Yeah.
Stop my time. Stop my time.
They both showed out for that.
This shit just got incredibly real.
That
It
second
looked like
one
they were
wasn't
really
on
going up in there.
purpose.
My nose just said that.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know, man. It's hard for me because it's one of those situations where if you count rounds, you got to give it to Sue Surf, as far as I'm concerned.
Why is that?
I think Sue Surf got the second and third round easy. I think that Hitman's first round was the best round of the battle, hands down.
So let me ask you a question, man. If someone could have the best round of the battle, it's their first round, and someone else could have the next two, I mean, can one round at the beginning of a battle be so good that it can overshadow everything else in the battle? I mean,
No,
No?
I don't think so. I think battles are too long. I think they're, especially like Summer Madness format where you're like a 3-minute, 5-minute round scenario.
Yeah, those
like,
are long.
How many
a lot to
fucking
deal
minute
with.
rounds are they doing?
Well,
It's a lot
this
to deal
battle
with as
is
a
like
fan, man. We just
48
not
minutes
listening.
long. And
Yeah,
granted,
it's
like,
pretty long.
lot, bro.
10 minutes of it are fucking, promo at the beginning, but
True.
still, it's like, it's still like way more than 3 minutes around a piece. You know what I mean?
It's a lot on the listener.
It's a lot, but it's an endurance run. Like being in it, a minute seems like a long time. 2 minutes seems like a long time. I've done 3-minute rounds, and that seems crazy. You know what I mean?
Three's my cap. I will
bet.
not have it any other way from here on out. Either.
You like three?
I like three, bro.
So
I
you
think
just
3
go
is
threes.
the.
That's what
3 minute
that's
rounds is what
all I
Cutter's
want to
looking
do
for.
now. I was just arguing with Fredo about it
Damn.
earlier.
All
Shouts
right.
to my argument with Fredo. I love you, pal.
I don't know. I think 2 minutes is perfect.
Two's good.
But I've definitely done like a 2-minute round and been like, damn, I wish I could have fit a little bit more.
To each his own, right? And these are the politics. Trying to figure out a battle rapper that you could battle. They got to be on the same page. as
Everybody
you're
in,
talking
and
about,
I think in URL it's like pretty standard, but like I could take battles and be like, I want to do 1 round. I want to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like we do some fuck shit sometimes. Like it's a world where the battlers have the control. You know what I mean? If the leagues paid us more, then they could call the shots. If they paid us a bunch and like locked us into exclusive contracts, then they could be like, you fucking battle for this long. We say time, it's fucking done. You know what I mean?
Message.
Like, but they don't, the leagues don't have the power. It's much like boxing.
away
You know
with
what I
it.
mean? Like where the boxers have the power, they set up the fights they want to have. You never get to see, and I think I said this in last week, like the only difference is battling gets oversaturated because you have so many smaller leagues putting together cards that, probably should happen on a URL main stage or a, King of the Dot, flatline, blackout, world domination
But
event.
they happen
you know what I
somewhere
mean?
random.
Why?
Some random
Why is that
event.
happening?
Yeah.
Why? Because they know the person or something?
Because they pay. And the league
all
don't,
about
and
money,
the leagues
man.
don't have us
Can't
locked
forget.
into exclusive
The
contracts.
little leagues do pay better. The most I ever got paid was fucking with UBR, and I helped fucking liaison them into affiliation with King of the Dot, and that fucking turned out good.
Well, that's what's up.
I think Charlie Clips was tweeting today about he signed an contract with a sponsor league that I think was through URL, because nowadays I'm seeing that independent sponsors are funding these battles, but then releasing the battles through URL or King of the Dot, much like Teddy Grizzly was doing with the Duel in the Desert thing. So basically, I think with this whole shit, like these battles are, it's like a fucking fanboy chooses what battles get to go down now, right? And then like the leagues take because they're
whoever wants to pay the right.
you know what I mean? Like, and the leagues are like, fuck yeah, you're paying the battler and I get the footage. That's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? But they don't get to control what the matchups are per se. That's why they would have put out certain battles with the Duel of the Desert shit with fucking Teddy Grizzly.
Yeah.
And like now they could say, we wouldn't have put those battles out. Yeah, you wouldn't have, but I bet you would have fucking liked to have them on your channel. Like, I bet you would have liked to have
doubt.
Ilmac versus Charlie Clips on your channel. I bet you would have liked to have that shit. But I guess Charlie Clips' deal because the sponsor is a major sponsor of the URL events, I would guess that his deal is for URL battles, and then he's going to do only 3 URL battles next year. That's it. Just 3 URL battles in 2015, and all for one sponsor, and they're paying him a lump sum. That's fucking genius.
Yeah, that's solid.
That's tight. Like,
not mad.
It's not a bad setup, you know.
All
what I
my,
mean?
you know,
Don't overload yourself.
Well, more than anything, like, I meant it's smart for the league and it's smart for the sponsor because the battler can get that money if he wants to hustle. He's just going to do some shitty battles in the process. You know what I mean? There's going to be some fucking shitty small league bullshit battles that really pay, that go down in the middle of all that shit. But to get like a good sum of money, enough money to where you take a year off from any other kind of money, to do 3 battles with a major league, that's like the fans win, the major league wins, and the battler wins. That's the best case scenario. I hope we see more of that in the future. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, I hope, and honestly, there ain't too many dudes that are worth doing that with. Charlie Clips is one of like a handful of dudes that would be worth locking into a contract beyond one fucking battle. Sue Surf and Hitman, I think Hitman got the first round, and I think Hitman had like the performance of the whole thing, and I think one moment in particular was like fucking a highlight moment.
What was the trust fall? You fucked it up the first time.
Yes,
See, I skimmed
definitely
through the battle, and I was very confused on what that was about.
You had to see the build, man.
So
that shit was dope.
I don't actually know the backstory.
Right when you thought it was over, there was more.
Well, I skimmed through it. I not even knowing y'all were going to talk about it either.
No, definitely.
I've been, profusely, painstakingly preparing for Cadillac Ron, which anyone who would battle him would have a worry about him even showing at all. So I've been out the loop just trying to prepare for Ron.
But I think as a battle rapper, like a battle like this comes out, and whether you're like a huge Sue Surf fan or a huge Hitman Holler fan, you're going to watch the battle that got 400,000 views.
I watched it because
days,
I kept seeing memes of quotes from the bars.
Really? So
remix that blast, son, and let me get him. No, you fucked up my last one.
that shit hit hard, man. Like,
what was that about, though? What was he
so the line before, and what they really, where they take it from here is what makes it even that much better. You know what I mean?
His brother ran in the line before and interrupted him and fucked up his bar.
And fucked up the bar, which was obviously planned. Now that you know that he did, which kind of like, that's some next level shit, man.
So he brought the cookie back. He made him look at the cookie a couple times.
But dude, look at this. We're 30, 40 seconds into this motherfucker, and the audience is still going.
Yeah, watch this. You got to bring it all back.
Chill for our flash one. Remix that blast, son. Let me get on. You fucked up my last one. I'm thinking about shooting the nigga. Pull that beam out. Shots go right through his chest. Rip his spleen out. The doctors pull his dreams out. His mama. Fuck that. Holla, knock him clean out.
That's entertaining.
You
can learn something for that.
Hey, that's dope because it's innovative shit in a scene that just perpetuates all this bullshit. So when you do see something creative as
listen
this,
to
it's
them.
fucking
They're
dope.
going up like a motherfucker. They love that shit. They understand that it's a fucking show.
Yo,
you know what I
What's the
mean?
girl's name with the red hair? What's her
Oh,
name?
hold on. Nunu knows.
She a big girl.
Yeah, she holding it down.
She a tall drink of
she a
water.
tall glass
She
of
went to
water.
school with Wonder Woman on the Isle of Amazon.
She got a line right now on her cell phone. Let me see if I can get that.
Stage security and shit or what?
No, you fucked up my last one. I'm thinking about shooting the nigga. Pull that beam out. Shots go right through his chest. Rip his shots go right through his chest. Rip his spleen out. The doctors pull his dreams out. His mama. Fuck that holler. Fuck that holler, man.
Oh, damn. And he put his hand in his
So they were prepared to do it again and do it differently.
Yeah,
they knew they were going to get cut off.
What's Suge about to do, though? What's Suge about to do?
They knew they were about to get cut off.
Suge's on stage like, man, no, going
Suge's ready to put his weight in something. Tua put his hand up to his face, bro. He like kind of face
He went like this. He went, he touched him like a baby. He put his hand like, baby. He's like, chill out, baby.
Yeah.
Chill out,
He's like,
baby.
you know, your soft ass cheek, I'll put my hand through your face,
Chill out,
baby.
young tiny baby.
No, that was good.
He
I'm,
put his
I'm
hand-
sold. I'm sold now.
He put his hand on his cheek like a pimp would, like a woman, like,
It was real gentle.
Next is a slap.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
is just
This
this
a
is to
caress.
this is to let you know
Just warming you up,
that
bitch.
was let's go. You know what I mean? Like
One last caress.
yeah, it was that was some real shit.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I think I peed a little bit just now.
Right? So I'm saying, with a round like that, man, well, that's all everyone talks about when they're watching the fucking
So what do you
battle.
think,
They're
Abel? Do you
talking
give it?
about-
Do you give it the Hitman Holler? Just
Well,
just
I'll
based
tell you
on that
right
first
now,
round
that's the only round I remember.
All right.
And I'll remember that shit 6 months, a year from now, 2 years from now, and I'm going to tell you,
yeah.
that's all I'm going to remember from that fucking
I'm more
battle.
of a fan of Hitman.
So who wins, really?
No, Cadillac Bron. I mean,
whose music am I going to look up?
Wait, what?
Whose
Wait,
battles
hold
are more
on.
likely
Who are you
to
No,
doing?
no,
Hold
you
on.
shoot heroin in a battle or Gatorade,
Oh,
and all anyone's gonna remember is that you shot Gatorade in the battle. You're fucking, daylight, you boo boo in the desert. All anyone's gonna remember is you boo boo in the desert.
Fair enough.
And if you fucking do something that awesome, the thing is that's not degrading at all.
No.
Like,
No.
that's
That
It's
shit
like
was dope.
theatrics in like a forward progressive way. Almost.
But yeah,
Like
because there
positive
was
way.
like
Exactly.
that
there
was
was a
good. That
rhythmic
was good.
fashion to
Yeah.
it, and like Hitman is known for doing the remix shit, and to do it on that level where you're actually like incorporated. I know from doing the back and forth shit with Caustic, like it's hard to plan that shit and know that, and like in the moment just be like, oh God, I hope the other person catches that shit.
Yeah.
They went back to that shit 3 times.
Yeah.
They knew people were going to
3
react.
fucking times.
They had different
That was
ways of
great.
doing it every time.
Yeah, that shit was
Edge of your
fucking.
seat
That's
shit
dope.
there.
So I mean, like that's why I say I'm torn, legitimately, because I'm a guy who has been like brought up on
So
this kind
then-
of like 10-9 system where
Is it bars
it's bars. Bro.
Are those
No,
even
no,
bars?
no.
or jokes?
Were those bars?
No, it's
Those
not.
are
That's the
bars,
question.
It's not
man.
that at all. It's rounds, bro. and if anything, then it's a
Theatrics,
tie
bars.
because if that's a 10-8 round, then fucking
The other
the
ones
next
are
2 were fucking 10-9s
10-9s.
for Sue Surf.
Yeah.
Because Hitman was falling off after that. And
Yeah.
he's notorious for that. His first round is always up here, and then it goes down. And his first round is always the best round of the whole battle, like anybody's shit. You know what I mean? So, shouts out to him. Shouts out to his fam getting involved. I seen that they were at the beginning of the video. They were his mother has breast cancer, and like they had the whole family sitting there. He's a guy who's had his father like come up in battles, like like bars for sure, like bars in other people's battles. Like his family is a part of like the battle business. So basically, like they got a website that's on the front of that battle that explains how you could support and help out or buy
Yeah,
a T-shirt.
that's what's up.
Pink ribbon.
That's tight.
I've seen that.
Support that
breast
shit.
cancer.
That's how
Real
it's
talk.
done. Yeah.
That's
Seriously.
cool.
Save them titties, man.
Yeah,
What the
save
fuck?
all of
That's
them.
the right way to get
don't wanna lose
your
one.
family involved in
sucker.
battles, though, on like both fronts. Like one, to use a battle that got 400,000 views to help your mom through a rough situation, or help anybody who's going through the same situation that your mom is. And then 2, to have your brother fucking tag team on bars, wah, 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 and like do
Yeah.
it in such a seamless and theatric way. Fucking shouts out to Hitman Holler. That's tight.
Yep.
Moving right along.
Move.
I thought he was gonna like throw his brother at the motherfucker at one point. And do, like a sick,
Do like a fucking Big Daddy Kane kick over
like
the head.
a
and
sick
shit.
like
Woo! He like flips him over and shit.
fucking
and he's like,
bicycle kick into him or some shit.
"Nah, you fucked up." And then Sue Surf
And
just
then
grabs his face
one
gently.
last caress.
Show you. Let me show you the way. Let me show you the way. The next thing you feel is the floor against your face. The next battle I wanted to talk about is a battle that came out of a place that I had the pleasure of battling in its heyday. And
Heyday.
and it's back, motherfuckers.
Back?
The jungle
The
in
jungle.
Stockton.
Yeah.
It's a real fucking, it's
And
real
they
life
say
out there.
209 in this bitch.
That's right.
209 in this bitch.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, love the nostalgic feeling of this coming back.
Right?
I'm glad
Wasn't
to
it
see
good?
The whole
It's nice
event
to
that
see.
they filmed out there with Conceited and Awkwards, everybody there, Fox, you know what I mean? It had a very like, I don't know. It was legit. it definitely, all the battles had that same quality that I think made the Jungles battles so popular back in the days. And the best battle from the event, as far as I was concerned, was one that involved a battle of the Zay competitor, alumnist.
Alumnus. Nice.
Alumnus.
AB Hoggish versus Two-Face.
AB.
Both people who had battles in the jungle, like in that park, in its 2009, and it was an ill performance on both sides.
I agree.
But what did Two-Face say? Me and my Nina got.
Him and
Me
his
and my Nina got a
have
relationship.
good,
Yeah,
they
it's
have a really
amazing.
good
It's amazing.
relationship.
It's like he expressed that the relationship that he had between him and his Nina was one to be rivaled.
He had a racist white boy bar too. That was.
He's like, I'm getting like a
pretty
white boy
cringeworthy.
racist.
Like I'm white boy racist.
I
That's what he
wasn't
said.
mad. If anything, like where his bars were awkward, his performance was kind of right on. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
liked him. I thought he was
AB
dope, man.
kills it every time. Did y'all notice the Asian chick that was tossing her junk throughout the whole battle?
Abel,
Tossing a junk.
She was tossing her own junk.
Tossing her own junk.
Well, yeah,
Is
she-
that a pause
nasty
moment? I
whiskey.
can't
I
really
think she
tell.
was kind of having.
I like
a,
fucking Jameson a lot more than Jack Daniels.
Do
I
you?
think she was having
I don't
panty
know,
issues
man.
or something.
Panty
That's what
Panty
I was
issues
focusing
on
on.
Could've
camera?
used a chaser.
That sucks.
Is there a beer out there that I can
Too bad
have?
for
Holy
her.
shit, this is
Well, no,
terrible.
you'll see her in the video. She has a fanny pack on,
Huh?
and she's
Okay.
playing with her fanny
Screen's
pack.
black.
Look for the fanny pack, everybody.
No, well, I
Look
wanted
for
to
the
highlight.
panty rack.
I wanted to highlight a classic bar from this battle from AB Hoggish because he really got down in this
Say I'm a
motherfucker.
cheater. The way this cat be moving fast, 100 rounds at your bare face. Bare face, won't use a mask. You can get 87, 89, and 91 like I'm choosing gas.
Right? Right?
Octane!
Catch that hot octane.
There's that young petrol.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah.
You, and
I enjoyed that one.
he started off
That was pretty
freestyling,
good.
and then the way he
could
kind
tell
of
he
like
came in a little slow.
Yeah.
I think his rebuttal kind of threw him off. Or
I think the
something.
dopest line he says was how your bitch wanna pamper him, but he ain't changing shit.
He ain't changing
that was
shit.
good.
Yeah, that's the
AB.
one. That was dope.
You a bad man.
yeah, he said,
Yep.
"You bitch want to pamper me, but I ain't changing shit."
I'm like, I wish I would have thought of that shit right there, you bastard.
Pimpin'. Very, very successful performance by AB Hoggish. I would give him the battle in a second. It was fucking awesome. It was classic.
More
Entertaining
jungle
though,
battles, please.
nonetheless. All around battle. Good
I
one.
think the homie Madflex got a jungle battle from that same thing.
Is that right?
I think so.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fully down with the jungle battles. I think they're the shit. I think me and Tiger Ty, the round one in the jungle was one of the fucking absolute, best battles of my career without question. And to have fucking that be in that real actual jungle environment and shit was the best.
Right.
But
That was a classic.
this is the thing. I picked another battle. I picked Reverse Live versus Sun Tzu.
Okay.
And I watched it, and I was like, man, this battle's kind of balls.
I can't get my head around Sun Tzu, man.
It was
think-
cool.
I turned it off. I didn't even watch.
It was
It
cool.
bored me.
It was cool. It was all right. Reverse Live has, he had his shining moments. But ultimately, I was like, let's watch a really, really shitty battle instead. And
Ooh.
then for some reason,
Power.
every
and
time Joe Cutter's around, he's
respect.
like, yo, watch. Oh, yeah. Watch
on,
this
hold
guy.
on.
Watch this dude Doomsday Decay because he's super terrible. And I was like, all right.
Definitely my favorite terrible
Of all the
rappers.
Is that right?
He's the dude we had when we were on the first Bad Battle show. He was like,
The fact that you neglect keeping yourself in check.
If you want to know what the Hot Topic
who-
shirt section sounds like, listen to
who is
Doomsday
Josh?
Decay.
Who is Josh over here? Is that his name? He's like, yo, my name's Tom.
What's up? What's up? I'm Stan.
To your chest, I'm gonna blow your sides
No,
in.
he was battling this kid,
Dominating your own blood,
Infamous,
King of the Seas, calling
who was
Poseidon.
pretty
Like
awful
this
himself, but
mythology shit. Let me hit you up with another
won the
hit that-
crowd over somehow.
Aight.
Sucking my dick on all fours, she'll probably hurt her knees. But when I splooge in her face, she'll probably realize why they call me and my dick Hercules. Because it's not all about what you
Hurt
got,
my
it's how you
knees,
use it.
Hercules. That's 3 syllables.
Hercules.
That ain't no guck shit.
I
Say
get
it
it.
right or pay the price.
I think I get it.
It's like salute your shorts in this bitch.
Shouts to that 60-year-old man in the background.
It's like,
of the bed.
my name's
Oh,
Tom.
here we go.
but my
Doomsday
rap
Decay.
name-
Here we go. Doomsday.
Yo, why you gotta
Doomsday.
bite? Why you gotta bite my shades and shit?
Yo! Get it. I'm a creature with the words.
He's a creature with the words.
You got feline raps.
You have feline raps.
Knock you out.
Knock you out.
That's a cat nap.
That's a cat nap.
There you go.
Look, if I pass you up on the street
Look, if I
and you
pass you up
choose
on
to
the
be an
street-
enemy, I gotta reverse the car fast, like spinal fluids on ecstasy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Do they reverse? I don't know.
You
It's like
fucking
saying to
bastard.
God making amends. No crucifixion, I'ma nail your girl like she died for our sins.
Ooh.
I'm gonna nail
I'ma
your
pull you
girl.
back down while you cry
Jesus,
Jacob's
Joe.
ladder. Now you in desperate need of a bar rescue. Call me John Taffer.
Ooh, bar rescue.
I concentrate.
Now you're in desperate need of a bar rescue.
Fuck with your hat.
Fuck.
Fuck with your hat while you rap if you are garbage.
Call me John Taffer. What's his catchphrase? He goes, "Oh, rip it off.
Let's rip it off.
Rip it off.
He clearly wants to rip penises off.
He wants to.
Whoa.
That's his whole shit.
But yeah, basically, fuck this guy. You are terrible.
Logic the same was cracking. We
Look at Logic the saying I don't show up for battles. What's up?
That Joe co-signs for.
Like, yo, my name's Logic the Saint. Little and Mexican. I look like 80 million other people in the Bay Area. What's up?
Shouts to Rubber Tongue Man. Crooked fan.
You feel me? Rip it off.
He got it.
Let's rip it off.
Let's rip it off. So, what's up? My name's Doomsday Decay. I'm really confused about what kind of genre of music
So,
this is. I'm
so,
doing.
so, this guy did not like the fact he was
Let's rip it out.
showcased on the first show. Made me a person of interest and ultimately made it impossible for anyone to let him rip it off.
Let's rip it off.
And now he runs a subdivision of Absurd's League.
Shit.
There you
Things
go.
are looking up for him.
Well, what did he say?
Absurd's League is
somebody
multiplying like his children, or
Somebody
what?
said he looked like a fucking retarded Gambit clone. Like like he's like.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah.
He's Gambit with Down syndrome.
That's real.
Let's rip it out.
Downs.
Let's
Gambit.
rip off
Rip it
Gambit's
out.
DNA
Rip it
strain.
Let's go to Hot Topic. Find the t-shirts we like. Find the ink tag and rip it out.
Rip it out.
Welcome to Hot Topic.
Yeah.
We have fucking 2-for-1 Metallica shirts tonight with the puss head graphics. If you buy a Hello Kitty pin, I will get in the gimp suit for you and escort you to your car.
Rip it out.
Nice.
Let's rip it up.
Let's rip it off.
Rip it out.
I hate that you exist. Stop it.
He's like this.
Stop making fun of what we do. It's like you're making fun of us. Fuck you.
Let's rip it out. And he's got like a wrestling move.
What's with his necklace? What is that about? Is that like a
anal
shoestring
beads.
with like?
Well, he's like a Satanist.
like a weed
so it's
leaf
some-
in the middle
it's
of
some
it?
kind of serrated anal
This is my
bead
thing.
I don't know
Last
what's
time-
going on there.
The last time I seen you battle, you were like, and I was like, fuck yeah, this guy's an idiot.
She's like, all right.
If every time this
Someone
guy
was
battles,
dropped as a baby.
if every single time this guy battles, he goes, you know what I mean?
Ironically enough, that's the sound he makes when he makes a sale at Hot Topic. He's like, soccer mom bought the Iron Maiden shirt.
I don't know, Joe. It sounds kind of like how everybody in Thunder Hut used to start their verses.
Oh, totally.
There's a wind up. There's a wind up.
Runs
did the
like,
wind up.
like circus if he was drinking Jolt Cola.
Like
XI was the flibbity ribbity dibbity dibby.
San Jose was we were all about like out here, we were very like,
Styling.
very mystical, flippical, rippical,
That good flippity.
What's wrong with your body?
Flippity rippity.
Though, and then we always
You're
did
doing
this
Tai
thing where we
Chi
were
and
rapping
shit.
fast, so we
Mega
were mixing the
beautiful.
words, and if you were missing the words,
Do
and
it.
then you were mixing
See
the
that?
words, and then you
Yeah,
were
that's-
missing them.
oh.
That is very.
I'm
I have
casting
carpal
magical spells
tunnel
with my
from
fingertips.
From too much of that
Too
shit.
much
And it
of
was
that.
always like, it was
So
always,
San Jose.
you were always a lyrical miracle or a metaphorical oracle. You could, and like,
I was
It
more
was
of the
one or the
oracle.
other.
often you
more
were
of the
both.
oracle stuff.
Often you were like, oh, metaphorical, oracle, lyrical, miracle, spiritual, miracle,
Metaphysical was in there all the time.
I feel like Pete invented that shit.
He really did. He
Shout
really
out.
did when he
Let's
was like,
scapegoat Pete.
he
again.
did when he was like 14 years old. And a bunch of like grown men were like, holy shit, this 14-year-old is way better than us. Let's medical, miracle, medical flow. I'm healing your intestines and wrecking and fleshing and blushing and blushing and
Shut the fuck up.
I'm wrecking your essence.
I'm wrecking your essence and wrecking your essence. I'm making you check in. I'm wrecking your essence.
Why so light on the buttons this episode?
Yeah, what's
guys?
going on, Skylar?
Skylar's
Don't you fucking
We
judge
expected
me.
a little more. You
fucking judge me.
I mean, we out
Where's
here,
your
bro.
neck? Put something in your
Yeah,
mouth.
round three.
seriously.
Can we get a third course
What
going on?
What was the second
What's
course?
good with
I
that?
missed the
It
second.
was
He
an
ate
apple.
an apple.
You
You didn't
missed
see
it.
that?
Oh, he ate
You weren't
it.
even
It was a
paying
good
attention.
apple. It looked like a gala. Was it a gala? I'm guessing it
kinda
was a
looked
gala.
like a pink lady.
Pink lady. I think it was pink. I'm guessing gala.
He ate a pink lady. Don't you ever fucking eat pink ladies on my show? You
Oh, what do we
son
got
of a
here?
bitch.
What is this?
We went straight
Now
out of the
he's got a cake.
hypoglycemic diet.
He's got a cake.
Straight into some cake.
You son of a
It's
bitch.
vanilla sliced loaf, you know. I
God,
got-
it's so like crumbled and backpacked
Oh, my
up.
son got to it. No,
Oh,
that's the thing.
man,
My
I'm
child-
not
my
eating
child
that
got this.
shit.
It's not
You're touching
yours.
it with your hand.
This is
dirt.
Hey,
It
bro,
was, it was never
Hey,
for
bro.
you.
Keep your hands off of
get-
it.
you
I don't have to worry
You
about
give
you.
me a bad rep on this show. I'm not that dirty. Girls let me touch them all the time.
on
man.
their vaginas.
And
And
I'm
stuff.
willing to bet I'm one of the only motherfuckers on this show or around here that has gotten head in one of these fucking bathrooms right down the goddamn fucking
Oh
corridor.
man,
No
man, I
comment.
poop in there, man.
Dude, it's a clean ass bathroom, clean enough to
Yeah, why are you
convince a
doing
chick
that,
to go
bro?
in there and
We're
fucking-
trying to keep it professional in this house.
What kind of chicks are you pulling, bro? That you're convincing?
These
that-
little gutted tramps.
Yeah, why would we
the
not be
kind that
in
go to
here
Battle
doing
of the
that?
Zay too.
Oh,
like these. He's like, don't, hey man,
Hey, Dan's been so good to me, bro. What can I say, man?
don't break my audience down like that, bro. They're good people. They're not all gonna give you BJ's in the bathroom and then, you know what I mean?
Look, you made Abel leave. Look, Abel's walking out right
Abel's
now.
like mad.
God
'cause he
damn
hasn't
it.
got
He's walking
head in
out,
the
dude.
bathroom.
He's
Yeah.
done.
He's gonna go to the bathroom
I
and see if he
spent
can go.
minimal
He's
time.
gonna go wait for a girl in the bathroom right now. Thanks, dude. He's actually literally just waiting for one to show up.
He's like, I called some
I'll
chick.
clean this up later.
I called some chick. He said, I'll clean the crumbs up later, guys. I'm sorry.
Next time we have him on the show, should we set up? You want us to set up a hot plate for you or something? You could,
Dude, I've
you could
seen what
make
you
Yeah,
some
that would be
stew
awesome.
or something like that.
I've seen what Dan does to fucking Oreos and shit, bro. I'm not trusting it.
Yeah, bro.
So, yeah, I got some fucking enchiladas, man.
Hey, and that kid Jonah sent us a video, and he's like, put it on, and he's like, bro, and I'm like, totally, bro. What? I'll let you get a rebuttal, dude. And I'm like, Rory, you know, and he's like, totally. And we already know. We didn't even need to like. We knew.
No one even talked
telepathically.
about
It's
it.
like, as soon as he says anything, have go, yo, what's up? I'm in, dog, and have that guy jump in. I was like, yes, of course he has to be interrupted. No.
Fuck you, Jonah.
Your thoughts don't get to come out on the Dirtbag Dad show. Didn't you see?
Just kidding, dude.
The last time the British kids sent us a video, we put up a video of them skiing with dicks.
Anything you prepare, I will tear. That's how you balance the scale. Beat me, you got a better chance of starting the ice bucket challenge in hell. Cause your 40 never busts like Steve Carell. And I'll be the first to let it ring like Alexander Graham Bell. But you just careless.
Okay, that was a whack bar and a history lesson at the exact same time. Thank you, fucking Schoolhouse Rock, Sun Tzu, for letting. He's like, I'll be the first to let it ring, like Alexander Graham Bell. He's like,
I'm just gonna let it win. Turn it on lights like Edison.
I'll turn on lights like Edison. Yo, I'm just flowing like I'm supposed to do. Columbus discovered America in 1492. Wait, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Yo, when you catch me shooting, bulls dropping.
I told you
Because
about
it's
Tesla.
Isaac Newton.
Yo,
Oh shit, man. You guys
I'm
are
wrecking
fucking
it.
Yo.
ridiculous.
back when John Hancock signed the Declaration of Independence in 1740. This is bullshit. I don't know any of those dates, so I have to just stop
Shut
the
the
jokes
fuck
early.
up.
I can't get past Sun Tzu's aesthetic, man. I just can't do it, dude.
Sun Tzu.
It's too much.
Sun Tzu.
There's too much wiggeriness going on.
You're gonna be the first to let it ring like Alexander Graham.
Hey, how come everyone in this battle's talking shit about people wearing do-rags and wave caps while they're sleeping and shit?
What? It's like
You're wearing wave caps while you sleep. trying to straighten your shit out.
Of course.
Isn't that the point?
Abel, when we were in high school,
Yep.
had fucking busy bone, like straight perm hair, like no fucking
Dude.
shit.
It was straight. It was long. It was past the nips.
It was way past. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was
Boy
like
got
he
that
was
We
like
used to part it
comb.
down the middle and just let it bang.
Holy
and
shit.
when the wind hit,
What, like flat iron?
yeah,
shit,
no,
bro?
yeah, flat iron,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was like busy.
Abel's-
we
You would have to
perm that
stay
shit.
cool
He
You gotta-
would be
all
like
the
this.
time.
Yeah,
I
we
would
perm that
go
shit.
get like the Taco Bell burritos at high school and shit, and Abel would just be standing there like this.
You know where I fucked up though? I learned the hard way in
I'd be
8th
like,
grade.
"What up, Abel?" And be like,
I learned the hard way in 8th grade. I used too much of that blue magic. We'd be out there in PE. My fucking scalp would be sizzling. Sizzling like some bacon. It was fucked up, bruh.
Nah, I know how that
With a
is,
fresh
bro.
perm, it's fucked up.
You can't sweat, bro, or you'll like wet your hot comb out.
It runs down your face too.
Yo, I'm
that
saying,
shit's
though.
fucked up.
And then
what
don't
about-
do it.
what
Young
about your
brothers
driver's
looking at this
license
shit right
photo?
now, don't perm your shit. It's fucked up. Just roll up some dreads, keep
Yo.
it natural.
"Yo, here at the
You can
Dirtbag
do that.
Dance Studio, my landlord wants to bitch at me because we're smoking joints sometimes, and my neighbor wants to call me and say, where can you get some DMT? Maybe he's smoking joints.
Christ.
Maybe he's smoking. Maybe it's not.
Jesus
Talk to that guy.
Christ.
She's smelling the
Fucking
DMT.
ridiculous.
Jesus Christ.
blast.
These are the things that are in my text messages.
Oh, shit.
Let's put some more stuff on the screen.
What
Yeah,
are you
let's
gonna
see
do
some
now?
more.
Have
What do
we
we got?
been
What do we got?
effectively using the screen this episode? I feel like we've been
Who gives a
effectively using
shit?
the screen.
I'm just
I wanna know
surprised
what
it
you guys
survived,
think, though. Really,
Peter's
though.
face.
Tell us what you guys expect to see on the screen. Right?
What are we doing?
We've
What are
yet
you
to
doing?
use the moose porn feature.
How's that vanilla pound cake?
What is
or
are
is
you
it
doing?
a loaf? I don't really get it.
We got
You know,
We got some sort of situation.
We got something going on here.
Oh man, check this out.
the nails lit.
The
Got
nail
my
is
Dirtbag Dan t-shirt on. I got a mask, so nobody.
Who is that? I have no idea who that is.
Never met that
Nobody
man.
knows.
who is this
Never.
guy? Who is this
no,
guy?
I've seen that
Look
guy.
at that big old. What the? Oh my goodness!
Jesus Christ!
Oh wow!
There's no getting through that.
For the love of
Oh no!
Concentrate, Sway in the back.
I don't know.
That's how you make a
Yeah.
video.
Damn, you see that
Ouch.
That's how
shit
you
did,
viewers
bro?
submit.
So fans,
Holy
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dirtbag Dan Show videos don't always have to be questions. Don't always have to be questions. That was very acceptable.
Yo, my name's Liam Rees. I'm from Ireland. Y'all want to say shout outs to the Dirtbag Dan Show for talking some quality bullshit. I wanted to know, what was it that originally inspired you guys to start this show and start talking about these kind of things? And also, where would you guys like for this show to go forward in the future? And what would you like to see from it? But again, shouts out for what you guys do, and have a good one. Peace.
Shouts to that guy being from Ireland.
Hey, good
first of
question
all.
though.
Yeah, I know, right? He doesn't look like your typical Irish lad. But very good question.
So what inspired
What
you,
did
Dirt?
start the Rory?
No,
Yeah.
right? But what was it? It was the Drunk Bag Dan vlog, right?
Yeah, it was
So
that.
I did the Drunk Bag Dan vlog, and Rory was like, dude, you should just do a podcast, bro. Because he's all up on like the JRE and shit. And a couple other podcasts. So he listens to that shit. I was never like a fan of the podcast. Now I totally listen to like 3 other different podcasts. And I steal their ideas. No, I won't tell you which ones.
Yeah,
The plot thickens.
No, but Rory was like, dude, we should just do a podcast. And then Skylar ultimately is like the one that makes it possible technically.
Because he's
Dan brought it up to me, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." And we just fucking did
Did
it.
it in the garage originally. In the first episode, we only filmed like a little bit of, but we fucking put the whole shit. And then we realized like Ustream was a bunch of fuck shit.
Yeah,
and
that was fucked
we
up.
fucking lost some money. But
It was an experience we
but hey,
learned.
look, we got a big old screen
good.
now.
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back.
Look at us now.
Upgrades.
New Drake.
But ultimately, it was the Drunk Bag Dan blog, and then and subsequently Rory being like, "Yo, we have to do this shit."
After we did a couple, we knew that it would be good. We enjoy it, so fucking just kept doing it.
Yeah,
but
it's
for like what we want, where we want to go to, it's like,
Oh yeah.
you guys, this is a good time to tell them about sharing the stuff down here.
Okay, so yeah,
Share
like
stuff,
our
stuff,
like,
subscribe to stuff.
I don't want to change the Dirtbag Dan show too much. Like I see fans were like some of like the really bitchy fans, and this is the thing about battle rap. You have some of the best fans and some of the fucking worst fans in the world, and of course you do, because there are people who like to watch people get made fun of. It's a terrible thing.
Bad people.
But ultimately, like they want to complain about like us changing the show. We did the show last week with Mac Mall. It's an hour and a half long show, and 30 minutes in, we're talking about battle rap. And with Mac Mall, we talk about battle rap for fucking 2/3 of the fucking show. So like, I definitely want to open the podcast up to a broader audience, but I'm never going to change it from what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it's a battle rap podcast. We talk about battles, but there are so many other facets of life in the world beyond battle rap, like vagina. Get inside one.
Try to, at least.
No, but they're like, you'd be
Fucking
surprised
pussies.
how
Be
many
real.
other comedians and like fucking other rappers, definitely. But there's a lot of people who admire battle rap and what we do, and it's easy to have them come in and talk about what they do and broaden our audience a little bit by bringing, their fans in. And shouts out to Backmall and Equipto for doing that.
Yep.
Shouts out to Joe for eating some kind of messy vanilla cake.
Yeah.
Wasn't that messy, bro?
But just in general, like,
I don't see no crumbs.
we wanna keep our core fans happy. So we're always gonna have the battles of the week. Like, it's always gonna be a part of the show. And if anything goes crazy in the world of battle rap, we're gonna talk about it. Daylight goes Boo Boo in the desert, Boo Boo in the desert.
Boo Boo in the
We're not
desert.
gonna
Is there
miss
more
that shit.
questions? Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Cheers
me?
to Boo Boo in the
Hey
desert.
guys, it's Mike from the UK. Quick question. Are the best UK rappers ones which emulate the URL, smack URL style?
Question for you: are your babies asleep? Why the fuck are you so quiet?
Listen.
Yeah. Who are you whispering?
What's with the butterflies,
My
man?
grandmother-
He's trying not to wake
my
the butterflies.
grandmother
They're
is
still in
sleeping on
transition.
the
Baby
couch.
is right in front of you.
Michael Willoughby,
Don't
love.
waste
Michael,
my
love.
butterflies.
Michael, love, take the phone outside, love,
It's a good question, though.
and ask the question.
I'm not
I
supposed to
didn't
be
What do you
in
think?
this
I didn't
house.
hear the question.
Michael, love, your voice is so soft, you fucked it up.
He was saying, are the best battle rappers?
He's saying are the best
UK battle
battle
rappers?
rappers
are they-
emulating smack rappers.
Yeah.
No, and this is how I'm gonna defend this argument, Michael Willoughby. I'm gonna say that the best UK rappers are Shoddy, who has a style all his own, Shuffle T and Marlowe, who have a style all their own that is very British and very rooted in like British humor.
Posh,
and,
posh, if you will.
I mean, like Monty Python-esque. You know what I mean? Like, it's very theatrical, and that's super unique to the British battle rappers. Like, you don't have Unorthodox Phrases was the only theatrical American battle rapper, and he fell off a long time ago.
Shakespeare, man.
So we don't have that. So that's definitely, I would say that easily the British guys are the guys who are the ones who you could easily emulate. And
Are the best ones the one that emulate the URL rappers though?
No.
Michael Willoughby, the ones that copy the URL ones are
They don't
kind of
really
cunts,
have
aren't they?
gun bar
They
rappers,
kind of
do
cunts,
they?
aren't they, Mike?
There you go.
Michael, take the phone outside, you cunt, so you could talk up a little bit with your voice. You got the baby in the crib.
Well,
in
they
the
only
back.
got like 40 guns.
You're gonna wake up in the morning and have beans on toast, Michael Willoughby.
What's his name?
Beans
Wizard.
on
Wizard
You're
is
gonna
a.
pour
There's
me
a guy
little
Wizard.
spot
He's
of
like
tea,
a gun
Michael
bar rapper
Willoughby.
in the UK.
Wizard?
His name's Wizard.
Wizard.
He's
Yeah.
spitting gun bars? He's not
but
spitting
he
like
does it.
lightning
He's
spell
like-
bars?
He's like, no toast. When I grab the biscuits, I'll put butter on the slab.
Wow.
I don't think there are any.
That's golden. No, that's
Any battlers
Okay.
out there you could
That's that.
equate with.
That's where we
URL
need
cats.
Caustic, right?
That's why they're
Yeah,
bringing
so he
him
could
over
shut
there.
you up.
I'm here.
I
I'm
enjoyed
here
that.
to
I
shut
just wanted
you
to hear
up.
more dirt.
Well, he
just
had
trying
fucking strep nose. What am I supposed to?
strep hoe.
Strep nose, dude. That shit's serious. I had that shit once too.
Strep nose? You had that?
He calls
Yeah,
in
I
sick.
sympathize.
He calls in sick like this is like a job or school or something.
I
was like, what am I
sympathize with
gonna,
my
Faking it
fellow
or
am I gonna
something.
fire you?
Did you get an
Like,
email?
he like gets like
I
a
don't
wet
pay
towel
you
and talks
anything.
through that.
He
You're
got-
like,
he
I
got
can't
an email.
fire you.
Yeah.
Well, it turns into a leech.
I'm like,
if you're
well,
not-
that sucks. You're not gonna be here. That's balls.
I
not
hope
fired.
there's not
I
a
guess
leech
I,
in Costas'
I hope you
nose right
come
now.
back next week if you don't have diseases.
That young Ebola.
What's that?
Don't show up with that young
bro,
Ebola.
I got I got a nose leech, bro. I can't.
Sorry, bro.
I'm not gonna
Nose
make it.
leech coming full circle.
We
I got
don't
that
need that.
baby Ebo right now.
We don't need any of that
Holla
on the
at me.
Dirtbag Dan show. We've decided that we don't need any of that.
So I didn't like that guy's question.
You
You
didn't,
didn't
like
like Michael Willoughby's
it? He was
question.
curious about what's going on out there.
Well,
but what it
he's
seems
from
like
out
what was,
there. He should know
but
more
what
than
it
we
seems
know
like
about
what's
it.
going on
Willoughby.
is it seems like he's
What's
seeing a lot of
going on right
posers
now?
where he's at,
Willoughby.
and he's wondering if these fools are actually dope
Like-
to us because we're not there.
He's like,
He's
do
like-
you
they're
think?
probably hitting
He's
where
like,
they're at.
listen,
and
I
he's
like the
wondering
British
if we
cunt.
think they're
He
dope,
wants
or if
to-
we
he's
think
like-
they posers too. And honestly, we can see right through that shit.
Abel, that was very succinctly said, and I'm sorry I was speaking British over you the whole time.
I was just saying, I think he was asking that question because it seems like the dudes that are emulating the URL rappers out there,
And then you fucked it up.
yeah, it seems like they're getting shine, and he's wondering if we think that shit's dope because our opinion is different. We come
Yeah.
I
from
don't
here.
see anyone in the UK scene that I could say is emulating.
Oh, I
URL,
definitely
though.
have. Who was the dude who battled
Then I
Shuffle
can't
T, who was
understand.
just like the broke ass Daylight?
Well, you
and he
know,
was
yeah.
like, he was
Oh,
so
God,
so-
Anton Murphy.
Anton Murphy.
But
was
yeah,
the-
exactly. We'll never see that fucker again at all. He's
No,
not
but
even
I
a-
think
So
that
what did you
there's-
think of someone like that?
I
You know,
think
there's
that
other
there's
rappers
other
like
dudes.
that. I don't mean to single out
I
that dude 'cause
personally
that's not what
trolled
it's
that
about.
battle in disgust about how much that guy fucking emulated Daylight.
Well, who knows what he considers to be acting like a URL rapper? He might consider Shoddy to be acting like a URL rapper,
think
to
that
which
might be
I
the
say,
closest thing
to which
him
I
and
say,
Tony.
Shoddy is a URL rapper. He
Boom.
rapped in UW
How about
versus
that?
And gave
versus
Dave
a
the
URL.
biz.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he is a URL.
I
rapper.
think the UK is
So there you have
giving
it.
us
He's
more
a every dude
fucking creative shit, dude. That veers away from all that URL stuff, dude.
this is what I want to say.
Marlo and Shuffle T are the greatest things that happen to battle rap.
Michael Willoughby, do me a favor, love. You did a good job with the question. Next time, take the phone outside and ask it a little louder, you cunt.
Yes.
But
Oh,
we love you, Michael Willoughby. We appreciate you watching the Dirtbag Dan show. Go ahead, hit that button. This has probably been the worst episode. I don't know, maybe just because it followed the fucking
why are they still watching?
classic Mac Knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's,
still
it's
there?
hard to beat.
Hello, people.
This has been the Dirtbag Dan show.
Yeah. Battle
We'll
rap.
be back. We'll be back next week with another great one.
Philip Solo.
Send us fucking shit so we can throw it on the screen. Subscribe. Watch all the Battle of the Zay battles. Do all that shit. Goodbye.
Battle rap has done everything for my penis and nothing for my wallet. Apple Core, anyone?